I'm here to talk about NFL Week 2 season predictions. I want to start off with some games. And hey, what's up, Brandon? How are you doing? Long time no see. Derek ACL, how's it going? I don't remember what your initial name was, but I'm guessing that was it. What's up, Aiden? What's going on, people? How is everybody? Long time no see. Obviously, was gone due to the sickness, but feeling a lot better, as you can hear. Still, it's funny. Still not 100%, but I am about, let's say, 80 to 90. Yes, I am feeling better. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm here to make some predictions. And you know what else? I will open up the phone lines today. The Skype lines, should I say, actually. So you guys can call it. But before we do that, I want to talk about some stuff. Yes, you guys were so close, Vignesh. So there's a guy in here named Brandon Rogers who I was telling him, oh no, what if you guys lose? That would be sad. But they were able to pull it. Oh, boy, what's up? I didn't know that was your name. So I'm going to go through some NFL predictions, NFL thing. I think the Giants will beat the Bills. First of all, let me start off with the Giants fan. Giants should beat the Bills. If the Giants are at home, the Bills are favored. That's the funny part. I don't understand how that works. The Giants are at home. Now, I know Giants defense looked like trash, but Giants should beat the Bills. Jets lost to the Bills, which was so sad, in my opinion, because they had the lead and they just lost it. Bills win. Really, CA. Yes, we don't have Sterling Shepard, but we have Saquon. We gotta run Saquon more. The defense gotta play better. And I just think the Bills have a weak offense, just like the Giants, and theirs is weaker. Now there's some other teams. I think Baltimore Ravens will beat Arizona Cardinals. I have Baltimore as the favorite. This line, though, of 13.5, I'm not buying it. They are not going to beat Arizona by 2 touchdowns. I think it's going to be a lot closer than that. I still think the Ravens win. Well, not a lot closer, but I think probably 10 points. I just think 14 points is crazy. That's a high spread. I'm going to go through some spreads. So let's say Buffalo is favored by 2 against the Giants. I don't know how Buffalo is favored in this game. It's in New York. I know the Giants looked bad last week, but Buffalo didn't look that great either. Now, I know they snuck the win, but I don't think they looked that great. Kyler Murray's going to clutch it. Yes, I am feeling better, Arco. Thank you for asking. I would not go live unless I was feeling better. I do feel better. Thank you for asking. So we'll go through some other games. San Francisco 49ers and Bengals. The Bengals are not as bad as everybody thought. Now, they're not that great, but I'm going to go with the 49ers. I just think their defense it showed up last week. I don't think this team's that great, but I think they beat the Bengals. And the Bengals are actually favorite against the 49ers. 1.5 favorite because they're at home. Well, the home team always gets a little bit of a favorite. But I think the Niners should win 24-17. That sounds about right. I'm going to go about that. That sounds correct to me. Let me go through some other games here as I look. Chargers are favorite versus the Lions. 2.5. I think that there should be more of a favorite, but Lions are at home. See, anytime you're at home, Vegas is very scared, and they don't like to do that. So definitely going to pick Chargers against the Lions. I think the Lions didn't even look good last week. They had the lead, and they freaking end up tying with Arizona. They should have kept that lead. Guys, hit the like. Hit the subscribe if you're new. I wonder how bad the Patriots beat the Dolphins. Oh, we're going to get to that. I'm going through that 1 o'clock games. Green Bay Packers against the Vikings. Green Bay's actually favorite in this game because it's at home. It seems like whoever's at home is favorite all the time, apparently. Green Bay is a 2.5 favorite. I think this game is going to be really close. And I actually think that Minnesota is going to win this game. I'd be surprised if Green Bay won. But Green Bay's defense was also looking pretty good. But I just think Minnesota is going to win here. I think it's going to be close, but I think Minnesota wins by field goal in the end. What's up, Tom Jasper? It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. You were being a jerk, but it's okay. All right, so after that, Patriots are gonna come out angry and motivated in Miami after what happened. Oh yeah, that was crazy. What happened? Okay, so Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans. This is, I think, going to be easy. Houston has an 8.5 spread. I don't like the spread, but I think Houston's going to take that. I think they will win. They're at home. I know Minshew looked good, but I'd rather have Deshaun Watson. They should have beaten the Saints. I can't believe the Saints beat them. The Saints made like a huge field goal at the end to win. It was very close. I don't think y'all care about my quarterback. Oh, wow, really? He got a career-ending injury? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Gator Nation. You ain't watching no NFL games. What's that got to do with NFL? But anyway, so I'm going to pick the Texans. I think their team is more stacked. I like Deshaun Watson. DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller. I like this team better overall. Jacksonville, Minshew looked good, but, it was against Kansas City defense. Texans defense a little better. Texans are at home. Texans get the win, in my opinion. And, Nick Foles, Nick Foles is down, but Minshew didn't look bad, Gator Nation. I got to give him that. No, Foles is out for like 10 weeks. Foles is done. Like, he's done until like later on in the season, which sucks because I like Foles. Patriots versus Dolphins. Funniest spread I've ever seen in my life. Patriots 19 point favorites against Miami Dolphins, and Miami's at home, and they're 19-point favorites. Imagine if it was in Foxborough, it would have been like 28 points. I have not seen a spread like this in a while. I think that spread is kind of accurate because the Dolphins are trash, one of the worst teams. I said this all year. People were talking about the Bengals. I said, no, the Bengals aren't that bad. People were talking about the Buccaneers. I said, Buccaneers not that bad. Guess what happened? Buccaneers beat the freaking Panthers. I knew it. I just knew that would happen. Okay. So I'm going to definitely pick the Patriots. 19 points is a possibility, which is crazy. If they win by 24, that'll be insane because, the Ravens did it, so why can't they? But I think the Patriots could win by like 30 almost. Like, that's how bad the Dolphins looked really bad last week. They need to like bounce back. That's going to be a fun. I have Tom Brady in one league in my fantasy, so that's going to be pretty cool. I've been sick, Zach Rosen. I thought that was known to everybody, but I was sick. Finally feeling somewhat better. So I'm back, and here you go. Going through some picks, and then I'm going to open up Skype. So it's, you can call in, Brandon. Just give me a few minutes to go through all the games, and then I'll call in, and I'll take your suggestions. Seattle Seahawks versus the Steelers. Now, the Steelers are favorite, which I don't understand how. They look so lethargic, so bad last week. Now, I know they played the Patriots. The Patriots look like they're going to be the best team this year. No, I just started feeling a little better because it was a really crazy, cold. It was like a flu kind of cold. It was really bad. I had to take some. It was just terrible. Okay. Steelers do need the win, but Seattle just looks like a lot better team, in my opinion. And I love Chris Carson. I love Russell Wilson. Metcalf was making some decent catches. Tyler Lockett caught a touchdown. I'm going to go with the Seahawks, even though Steelers are favored by 4 points and Steelers are at home. Big Ben needs to bounce back for them to win. I'm not saying the Steelers can't win, but I am going to pick Seattle. Indianapolis Colts versus Tennessee Titans. I think the Titans are going to win. Titans looked amazing last week. Their defense looked stacked. Jacoby Brissett is actually a lot better than I thought. They're not going to be in that bad of a shape. They're not going to win the division. But the Colts are a lot better than I thought that they were going to be. So, Colts, I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans over the Colts. I think they have a better defense. Mariota was playing actually pretty good last week. And I don't know. I just think the Colts defense wasn't that great. Titans defense was amazing. They destroyed the Browns. And I really thought the Browns were going to be much better than that. That was disgraceful for the Browns. Also, really bad outing, but I think the Browns have an easy matchup, which we will get to. Yes, we'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that, Zach Rosen. So we're going to go to the Cowboys versus the Redskins. Cowboys are favorite. They should be. It's in Redskins' home, and they're the favorite Cowboys by 5 5.5 points. I think that's low. I think Cowboys win by a touchdown. Cowboys have the better quarterback. They have the better running back. They have the receivers. They have everything better than Washington. They even have a better defense. I don't see Washington winning this game. They were pretty close. They should have won that Eagles game, but they choked against the Eagles. And I think similarly, this will happen with the Cowboys. We'll beat them. So now we get to Kansas City Chiefs versus the Raiders. I think Chiefs win. Chiefs last week looked amazing. Patrick Mahomes looked like he didn't miss a beat. He was just on fire again. So I'm going to pick Kansas City. They're the better team all around, better running back. Even though Tyreek Hill is hurt, they have Sammy Watkins, they have Travis Kelce, they have Patrick Mahomes, who's the best quarterback in the NFL, no question. Him and Tom Brady are the best quarterbacks, but I'm going to go with him because he's younger. But I think that Tom Brady has a chance to win another Super Bowl, especially with Antonio Brown, the addition of Antonio Brown. Oh, also, big news, Antonio Brown most likely expected to play tomorrow. So if you guys are wondering, should I plug him in or not? Plug him in now. But make sure at 12 o'clock tomorrow, when you wake up, you make sure that Antonio Brown is going to play. Jeremy Hansman, what's up? Saints versus Rams will be one of the best games. Yeah, that's always one of the best games. Jeremy Hansman, I haven't been active because I was really sick. Yeah, I heard the rumor that Darnold was kissing Demaryius Thomas, and I like Demaryius Thomas, though, and I feel bad for Sam Darnold. It's just such a sad thing, especially for Jets fans. I mean, it's just terrible. Saints and Rams is the next game, the one that you were talking about. Rams are favored by 3 points, and I think that's right. I think the Rams are gonna win by 3. The Saints could easily win this game too, but I love the Rams. They're both very good. I think actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch what I said right. I may go with the Saints only because I think they're going to be pissed from last year. They're going to come out to play. That's why I think the Saints are going to win this game because they're going to need their revenge from last year, from that pass interference. But it's going to be close. If the Saints win again by a field goal, because these two teams are going to have a shootout. They had a shootout last year. They might have another one like that. And this is going to be one of the most fun games to watch. A lot of offense. This game could go either way. I could see it really going either way, but I'm going to slightly go with the Saints because I think they are so pissed from last year, and they're going to be motivated to win this. If you were a Jets fan, you would stop being a Jets fan. Wow. Eagles versus Falcons. Eagles are the favorite. Falcons are at home. This is very tough for me because I know the Falcons didn't play well last week. But this is going to be another shootout game. This is Sunday night. This is going to be one of the best games. I can't wait for it at all. I just can't wait. That Sunday night game, I may even stream because that's going to be a shootout. There's going to be a lot of offense, and I definitely want to stream that possibly. It looks like that game's going to be good. I think the Falcons beat the Eagles. There's 2 games that are really good. Saints and Rams and Eagles and Falcons. And I think that the Falcons need this win. And they may shock Philly. And I'm going to give the Falcons a win, but by a field goal. And they're at home. So, yeah, I definitely want to stream the Giants game. Definitely want to stream the Giants game because they're playing the Bills. And I think this is a good chance for the Giants to get their first win. If they lose to the Bills, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do if they lose to the Bills. Now, I'm not saying the Bills are a bad team, and I'm not underrating the Bills. I just think that I thought the Giants were going to be a lot better than they did. I will be streaming games tomorrow, Zach Rosen. What's up, Trey Walters? Yes, I remember you. You are the Andrew Luck hater. So I'm going to say Falcons going to win by a field goal. And then the last game, the funniest game. I'm not a cult hater. This is the last game, and then I'll open it, Brendan. Browns versus Jets. Jets are at home, but they have no quarterback. If they win this game, the Browns are one of the worst teams. They can't lose to this team. The Jets, Browns are favored by 6.5, and I think that they'll actually win by 10 points. I think the Browns beat the Jets badly. They have no quarterback. Darnold is out because of mono, which is crazy. Who would have thought a quarterback would be out because of mononucleosis, which is a kissing disease? Now, a lot of people made this joke. that he was kissing Demarius Thomas, and I think it's hilarious and it's funny, but it's so upsetting. Imagine being a Jets fan. You got to be upset because you have Trevor Siemian, who I think sucks. Demarius Thomas might play. We don't know yet. He's questionable, but I don't think that matters because Siemian sucks. What's up, Knicks kid? LeBron and Kyrie, what the hell? What's up, Eagles UK? Sorry, I just saw that right now. Yeah, so I really think the Browns are going to crush the Jets. I'd be surprised if the Jets are in this. I'd say at least a 10-point favorite. And yeah, I don't think I think it's going to be a lot worse than even what they're predicting here, because they're only saying 6.5. As I'm turning on the Skype right now to take some calls to see what people have to say. Do they agree with my predictions? Do they hate my predictions? What is their predictions? Colts such. What? Why do you think the Colts suck? Okay. Brandon Rogers called. I think I missed it. I don't know what happened. Anyway, the calls. If you want to call, the Skype name is The Movie Critic. Call it on Skype, and we can have a discussion. This is insane, though. A lot of these games are like, some of these games are really boring. Yeah, on Skype, Trey. Anybody could call it. I'm waiting for the first call. So the Skype is The Movie Critic. This is the Skype. If you want to call in, all you got to do is call that. Hit that on Skype, and you get to call in. It's free, doesn't cost anything. It's fun to talk to the fans. What's up, Joel? How are you, buddy? Your team has a very tough matchup, I think. A very underrated matchup. What's up, Iverson Vlogs? Haven't seen you in a while. Danny, how's it going? You're working on it. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm waiting for people to call in. If you don't know what the call-in is, it's The Movie Critic. And if you called in and I missed it, you got to call in again. Why is it not letting you call me? That makes no sense. I just saw a missed call. Who do you think will get Minka? Steelers bouncing. They need to bounce back. That would be terrible. Brandon, it is calling and you're not picking up, so I don't know. It's your other account. It's the Jim Johnson one, I think. CA, I done none of your biz. What? Is Joel the sneak disser? Joel, I didn't do. Okay, what the hell? Guys, we're not here for drama. We are here to talk football and sports. Drama, people, you need to go. This is not about that. What's up, Chad? I think Pats go up by 30. Oh, my God. I don't think the Patriots ever put in their backups. Like, they love to run up the score on people. That's what the Patriots love to do. And, yeah, Brendan's not picking up on them. I don't know why it's not working. We're here to talk football until AB joins. Yes, I do have 2K. I actually do have 2K Iverson Blogs. Do you have it? And do you have it for PS4? 18.5 point spread for the Pats. Chad, that is pretty high. What's up, Sports in the Bay? I haven't seen you in a while. I told you that I'm going to stream tomorrow, Zach Rosen. Yes, I will. I can't wait to stream tomorrow. I'm so excited tomorrow. I was not able to stream week 1 because my throat hurt and I was sick and I wasn't feeling well. You gotta get a mic. Why is this not working, Brandon? Thoughts about the 49ers? I think that they may get another win because they're playing Cincinnati. It says you're unavailable, Brandon. I don't know why. I did get that. Yeah, I got your text. What am I streaming tomorrow? I'll be streaming the Giants game. What's this? Somebody said hi. Okay, Brandon, I don't know what's going on with your Skype, bro. Like, oh, it's Trey. Wait, hold on. I'm going to close my Skype because it's not working for some reason. I did get yours, Trey. Bills winning tomorrow? No, I think Giants should win. You agree. Why do you think the Bills... Okay, if you guys think the Bills are going to win, why do you think that? Do you think Nick Foles will get his starting job back? Depends. Is Minshew playing well? And is he winning games? I think if he's winning games, they're not going to take... Yeah, you're supposed to just call. You're supposed to just call Trey Walters. It's just I'm turning my Skype back on because I don't know it wasn't working correctly. Well, for somebody. Okay, I got a call. Hello, you're on the line. What's up?
What's up?
Is Trey?
Yeah.
What's up, Trey?
Nothing much.
The guy that hates Andrew Luck. Because he retired. You're a Colts fan, am I correct?
Yeah.
So you must be really excited about Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
He's been playing well. I mean, last game, he only played one game, but he played pretty well in that game.
Yeah.
And Marlon Mack, he looks like a good running back.
Uh-huh.
So do you think the Colts are going to win tomorrow?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What do you think the score is going to be?
17-14.
Oh, okay. Who do they play again? Let me think. Oh, Titans. Oh, man, I don't know. I think Titans are they could beat them. Not saying they can't beat the Titans, but Titans. I got that call, Brandon. I'll get to you right after I talk to Trey. But, Trey, the Titans defense did look really good last week.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. Give me a week.
So are you from Indianapolis? Trey? Trey?
Yeah.
Are you from Indy?
Yeah.
Sports in the Bay says Titans are winning tomorrow. I think so, too. Why do you think the Colts are going to beat the Titans?
Marlon Mack.
You think Marlon Mack is good enough to beat them?
Yeah.
Wow. That's good to hear, I guess. What's up, GOAT? How are you, bro? So what do you want to talk about, Trey?
I don't know. I just wanted to call see if it works.
That's it? You know, people call in, they usually want to talk about some team or somebody? Is there anybody you want to talk about?
Yeah,
What?
I know. The Kentucky game right now.
Kentucky game.
Florida versus Kentucky.
What do you want to talk about that? Didn't their quarterback from Florida get injured or something?
Yeah.
So wouldn't Kentucky get a... I mean, Kentucky about to score, right? And win?
Yeah, Florida's winning 22-21, 56 seconds.
Yeah, it's very close. So what do you want to talk about that game?
Do you think Kentucky can win?
Yeah, I mean, they're right there. They can, if they score that touchdown, they're pretty much going to win the game. Marlon Mack isn't a team. He's a player, says Sports in the Bay. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, Sports in the Bay. How you been? So, how many touchdowns for Jacoby tomorrow? What's that?
2.
2. Who is he throwing it to?
T.Y.
Who? T.Y.?
Yeah.
T.Y. But you were just talking about Marlon Mack being the guy. So if he throw, you said
he's gonna run.
He's gonna run. No, I agree with you. But you said 17-14. So you don't think Marlon Mack is getting a touchdown, but you think he's gonna run well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who the hell is Antonio Brown? Some guy in my chat.
The Kentucky kicker just missed.
Oh my God. Does that mean Kentucky's gonna lose?
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy H, you gotta change that name, bro. I'm gonna have to unmod you if you come with that name. I'm sorry, I can't support Antonio Brown on my channel because of the allegations towards him, and he's just really annoying. What is your thoughts on the whole Antonio Brown stuff?
I'm gonna go back to watching your stream.
All right, man. Take care. Thanks for calling in. All right, Brandon Rogers or anybody else who wants to call in can call in. Is that Brandon? Yes, it is. Hello.
Hello.
Brandon, finally it's working. What's up?
Yeah, I just had to refresh mine, so I think that was the problem. But yeah, it's working now.
That's great to hear. How are you, buddy?
Doing good. Had a week of school. Second week back. Been busy, but glad to be back on here for sure.
Okay. What'd you think of the picks that I did so far? That I went through with everybody.
Well,
which one do you agree with or disagree with?
Did you pick the Vikings? I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, I said I picked the Vikings to win that game, actually.
Yeah, I do too. I think because
it's very close, though. I said by a field goal.
Well, I think that when you compare both offenses, I think the Vikings are a lot more loaded with talent.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but Green Bay's defense did show me something last week.
Oh, Amir, that's Chicago's offense. Just
that's what I agree with you on too, though. I do agree on that their offense. Chicago.
I don't expect the Bears to do much this year, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think Chicago beats the Broncos this week. What do you think? Oh, thank you, Trey, for saying that my show is good. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think Chicago will win too. I
just don't know what happened to the Broncos.
I was leaning towards Denver to win that game until I saw what they did in Oakland.
Me too.
Which they sucked.
Although, one thing, Brandon, I agree with you.
It's in Mile High.
It is in Mile High. That's the one thing.
And it's really hard to play there in September. For sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, Antonio Brown, like I said, I'm going to have to unmod you. I can't. Who is that anyway? I don't know who
it's Tommy. It's Tommy H. I told you.
I can't have. Sorry, I love you, Tommy H, but I can't have that represent on my channel as a mod. You could stay here, whatever, but yeah, I can't do it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So no, I actually picked Minnesota. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, I actually picked Minnesota to win. But I think it's going to be close because it's divisional. Divisional games are always close.
It's funny, Amir. I like all these people saying the Steelers are going to win, yet they put up 3 points last week, and their offense looked shitty.
But and I agree with you 100%, Brendan. I got to see something from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And I picked Seattle to win this game, but I think the Steelers' offense is not going to be that bad. I think they should bounce back.
I predicted in mine it was going to be 24-21, but for some reason my video didn't upload.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I'm going to re-upload it or just wait till week 3. But I don't know. But I did not pick Tampa Bay to win that game. That was shocking, to be honest. When they beat Carolina or whatever by, what was it, 3 points or 6 or something like that, whatever it was.
Yeah. I was really shocked at I picked the Vikings to beat the Falcons, but I was shocked how badly they beat them.
See, here's the one thing I was said about that game. I didn't know what the Falcons defense would bring because they were coming back with all their players healthy back, but that secondary looked horrible.
Yeah, you're
versus
right.
Vikings. I mean, Thielen was getting catches. Dalvin Cook was running all over them.
Yeah, the defense looked bad, but then again, Minnesota has one of the best offenses in the league. So
sure, yeah,
with their receiving core.
But then, when you look at a game like, what's another game on the week that's going to be pretty good? What was it? Oh shit! Well, I mean, I don't know if the Browns and Jets will be that good, but I don't know. It could show some flashes if Simeon plays well. But I think Bell is expected to have a big game.
I don't think the Jets are winning that game. Browns should definitely win that. I mean, Simeon, just not a believer in Simeon, man. I don't know. I've seen him play on the Broncos. He had a couple of good games, but I don't. I just believe that the Browns need a bounce back. This is their chance.
Yeah, for sure. And then, what? And the Chargers playing. I mean, I think Tennessee and Indianapolis will be good. And, there's actually a lot of good games this week. I'm doing the Eliminator Challenge of Sports Theory, and it was really hard to pick a game this week because you could either go with the 49ers playing the Bengals. The Chargers.
I wouldn't go with the 49ers. And Bengals look a lot better than what people were saying.
Oh, come on.
No, seriously. And the Bengals are actually the favorite in that game. I think 49ers win. I give you that, but I wouldn't pick it as my lock. As my lock, I would not pick that. I would stay away from that.
Yeah, and Baltimore and Cardinals, that'll be a blowout.
The one game I feel really good about is Chargers versus Lions. I'm taking the Chargers. I think that Patriots versus Dolphins, that should be a lock. Patriots. Why is that not a lock? Yeah, exactly, Vignesh. And I just want to get your opinion on this. Davante Adams for Eckler and John Ross. Kerm says, should I trade? I don't think you trade Davante Adams.
Is it in our league?
I don't know what league, but would you trade Davante Adams for Eckler and John Ross?
Well, Eckler probably won't be getting a lot of. He will be getting touches up until week 6 to week 8 when Gordon returns.
Oh, you think Gordon's returning?
So he's trading. Who's he trading for? He's trading for Adams, or is he trading Adams?
No, he's trading. He's trading Adams away for John Ross and Eckler. I wouldn't do that.
Oh God, no! I wouldn't do that.
Devontae.
John Ross, he's not going to get a lot of targets because you have AJ Green and Tyler Boyd. AJ Green will be coming back. I don't think John Ross is going to be the number 3 receiver. Don't even think about that.
John Ross, we got to see more from him. You got Bills, really? Why has everybody got the Bills? I really think this is a Giants comeback game. Giants,
I really do.
I really think the Giants should beat the Bills. They're at home too.
Here's what I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna just say the Bills have a good defense, and I don't know what the Giants' offense will bring, but they were putting up yards versus Dallas. No lie, but when I look, this might shock you, Emil, when I say this, but if I'm not being biased, I actually think the Rams will beat the Saints.
I know, but those games are so close every time. Even last year, the Rams beat the Saints.
Yeah,
but it was like a shootout. And
see, here's the reason why. So when I look at the Saints defense, they were giving up big plays last week to the Texans. Now I think they'll come out fresh. pressure and they'll come out with more confidence. But at the same time, you got Cooper Kupp and Brandon Cooks. They can torch you easily. You got Todd Gurley, Tyler Higbee, Robert Woods. Like, that's a very explosive offense over there.
The Rams.
Yeah, the Saints
run
can match up with it too well. So
Todd Gurley looked good, but they didn't run him as much as I thought that they would.
Oh, versus the Panthers?
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't on a snap count, so. Yeah.
I wish they run him more because I have him in fantasy. But Chuck Sharp says, "You ready to see my Skins win this weekend?" I don't think the Skins are going to win. They're playing the Cowboys. Good luck with that. Cowboys look really good. Now, I know it's just the Giants, but I've picked the Cowboys from the beginning to win this division.
Dude, Amir, I was shocked. McCaffrey didn't put up any points for you because he was playing this week.
Dude, the Panthers look horrible. And the funny thing was, I was the only one that said, everybody's sleeping on the Buccaneers. They're going to be better. They're going to be better. And the reason was because of Bruce Arians and Todd Bowles. They know how to play.
I wasn't going to say the Buccaneers would be bad. I just don't think they're.
No, I don't think they're like good, but I'm saying they're improving. And that's
they're improving. Yeah, I think they're a 6-7 win team. I don't think they'll be 5-11.
Oh no, yeah, exactly. My point is, I think they're going to get more wins from last year.
But the secondary looked horrible.
But their defensive line of the Buccaneers was
defensive line. Yeah, that was good with Sue and Devin White and all them boys over there. But I mean, when you look at some other games too, I mean, we have some crucial games this week in fantasy this week too, Amir. Because I'm playing you.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Oh, man. Like, Tom Brady has such a good matchup this week. I wonder how many touchdowns he's going to. How many touchdowns do you predict Tom Brady? I think Tom Brady could throw 5 to 6 touchdowns tomorrow. Easy.
Well, you know what I think? I think he'll have 2 or 3 in the first half. But I think if they're up big, I think they'll just start running the ball more and getting the shell.
I agree with you, but the Patriots are just that organization that's never conservative. Even when they're winning, they love to freaking run the score up. You see this a lot. Like, if you look in the past, when Tom Brady threw 50 touchdowns, they were up big, and they would still throw.
Dude, Amir, I wanted to trade for Tom Brady, bro.
No, but now that Antonio Brown's there, I don't know. Like, Cowboys look good at home against the Giants. I think.
Guess what, Amir? I got Antonio Brown, and you're playing me this week.
Yeah, but anytime Tom Brady throws to Antonio Brown, we both get points. You get more points because he's Buccaneers will be better, but they're very inconsistent.
But, I don't know if I should start Will Fuller or Deshaun Jackson. I'm still deciding, but I mean, Will Fuller's going up against Jacksonville, and where the Eagles are going up against. Yeah, Eagles.
I would go Deshaun.
Against,
I would go Deshaun.
Yeah.
If I had that, I would go Deshaun Jackson. Just because I think the Philly and Atlanta game is going to be a shootout. You're going to see points go crazy. Because I don't think the Eagles' defense is that great. Because we saw what the Redskins were doing on them. And I don't think they're that amazing of a team that Chuck Sharp loves to always talk about. You know what's funny? The funny thing, Brandon, is that remember this guy, Texas Sports? He came on my channel. And,
Texas Savage, you mean?
No, this guy's Texas Sports. This is a completely different guy.
I remember. Oh, yeah.
He was the one talking about the Redskins and how they're going to be this amazing team and they're going to win the division. Now, if you remember the Eagles game, Redskins were up big, 17-0.
Yeah.
And he actually commented on one of my old pages, said, I told you, look at the Redskins. And then at the end of the game, he's like, oh, no, I don't know what happened.
Oh, my God. That's tough. Yeah, you know, Amir, though, our fantasy game is really projected to be close. It's like 169 and 171.
You know why? Because Christian McCaffrey didn't do shit. He killed me, bro.
For real.
He really killed me. And Cam Newton kind of killed you. He didn't do much.
I think Sammy Watkins will rack up points for you tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, I hope so.
But, I mean...
No, McLaurin is good. Yeah, Chuck Sharp, he's pretty good. But
you really have the quarterback edge on me this week in fantasy, dude. I need to go out and trade for a quarterback, dude, because I'm freaking screwed.
Yeah.
Until Gordon and Green come back, but yeah. And then, you know, some other games out there, you know, you got Jacksonville and Houston. I mean, like you were saying, the Cowboys and Redskins. I mean, there are some good games this week, not going to lie, but...
There's some really crappy games, and there's some really good
True.
ones. Like, I think the Browns and Jets, I really think... I'm sorry, what were you saying, Brandon?
I said Kansas City and Oakland will be a shitty game because
Yeah, I think Mahomes is gonna go for 4 or 5 touchdowns there too.
For real. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I will tell you this though, I was surprised from what I saw from Josh Jacobs at Oakland last week.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think if Josh Jacobs can have a good game, I think if they can keep the ball away from Mahomes, I think they can actually have a shot.
OJ Howard killed
for some time.
Okay, Vignesh, OJ Howard is not. They're not using him to catch the ball. They're using him. What I see when I watch the game, I saw the Panthers game. I didn't call it because I wasn't feeling well. So what I saw, I don't know, Brandon, you could back me up if you think I'm right or wrong on this. I saw that they used him more as a blocking tight end than an actual catching tight end, OJ Howard.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Skins' offense isn't that good. No, they're not trash. No, Skins' offense is not trash. They're not trash from shorts. I didn't say that. I think AP, yeah, but
Geis is out though, so like.
Yeah, Geis is out, which sucks. But AP is back. He's gonna play. So
I know AP ran for 1,000 last year, but like that dude is still doing it. Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy to see.
Yeah, but Amir, I want to get your take on this real quick.
Sure.
Do you think Ron Rivera gets fired before the end of the season? Do you think?
I think if they go
like a Mike McCarthy type scenario.
Yes, especially they're starting 0-2 in a tough division. You cannot start 0-2 in that division. I don't think they can. Realistically, if you start 0-2 there, it's like, man, you got to win so many games. And I think their team, Cam Newton, it's not all Ron Rivera's fault. It's a lot because Cam Newton is not healthy, I think.
Yeah. I honestly don't think he's fully healthy.
Yeah, he came into the season with ribs and injury. And you can see when he throws the ball, it's not the same.
Yeah.
So, I think if they lose, like, let's say they go 0-4 or 0-5 or something like that, he could easily be fired.
You know, here's the thing, though. I have Dan Quinn getting fired if the Falcons don't make the playoffs, which I think could realistically happen now because of how that defense is playing. And Dan Quinn's a defensive-minded guru, so, like, I don't get how that's playing out there. But
it was the Vikings. Come on. This is one of the best offenses that he went against. Let's see.
I told you, Amir, Dalvin Cook would bounce back. What the hell was I telling you?
No, I always knew that. I just wanted to pick on you because I thought you liked the Vikings. But I always thought the Vikings were a good team.
No, you know, it's funny because when we were in Joel's stream that one night, I was rambling about Dalvin Cook, and I was right. Week 1 at least. I don't know.
Oh, Mike Tomlin. Defense. Yeah, Mike Tomlin should have been fired. Ignition. My opinion, he should have been fired a long time ago.
No, he should have been fired 2 years ago when they lost to the.
He should have been fired when that Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, all that. They should have been able to not. That should not have happened under the coach.
You know what I think that the Steelers are going to do. I think they're just giving Tomlin 1 year to see what he can do with this locker room. Then they're going to boot him out because he should have been gone after they lost to the Steelers in the AFC title game.
How the hell did the Steelers only score 3 points, man? That was just crazy.
See, here's the thing about Mike Tomlin. I don't think he's a player's coach. He's more of he doesn't like to incorporate his players in what he likes to do. He likes to just be himself, and he just likes to. He doesn't hype guys up like like Pete Carroll. A few other coaches I know do that, but I can't think.
Chuck Sharp.
He I don't know, something about Tomlin. Like I feel like sometimes Tomlin just doesn't care. Like when I see him on the sideline, it just looks like he doesn't care. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm not a Tomlin guy anymore. I thought he was very good when he first started out.
I'll tell you what. When they lost to Jacksonville in that playoff game, what year was that? Saxonville, was that 20? Oh shit! What was that? 2017?
Yeah.
It was 2016. The Steelers went to the title game. That's what it was. He should have been fired 2016. But when they lost to Jacksonville in that playoff game, I was like, damn, dude. I really thought that he was going to be fired. But then they fired the offense coordinator, Todd
Haley. I have to read this one for you, Brandon. Nathan Spratt says he can't wait for Steelers and Seahawks. I picked the Seahawks But I don't think Steelers are going to be that bad. They can't be that bad offensively.
But
I will tell you this. I was the one that kept saying, and everybody made fun of me, that when they lost Le'Veon Bell and they lost Antonio Brown, they're not going to be the same offense. And we saw that week 1 now. Let's see what the Seahawks do now.
Nathan, I'm telling you this right now. I do think Big Ben and Juju will do some with our secondary this week. I don't think our secondary will play well. That's why I think we need to go out and trade for Fitzpatrick, make a Fitzpatrick. But I do see the running game being effective this week. I do see the offensive line playing better. I do see DK more involved in the plays. Tyler Lockett, David Moore, etc. Will Dissly should be involved too. But I think the defense needs to step up too. We had a great run defense last week versus Cincy, but the secondary was horrible. I think we allowed 8 third down conversions, something like that. I don't even know. But
I think the
offensive line gave up 4 sacks. So
and there was this another guy that I always talked about. I don't know why Brandon never wants to give me credit, but Chris Carson is a freaking beast. I don't care.
Okay, Amir, I only give you shit about it because you kept bringing him up in your fantasy league.
I have.
And you're like, oh my God, he won me my fantasy
league. And look,
shit.
Did you see how many points he got me last week? 20 plus points.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he got 2 touchdowns. He was the driving force of the running, and he was catching the ball. He looks really strong. It's hard to take him down.
Hey, Joel, wasn't Jadeveon Clowney supposed to go to Philly? Where did he end up again? Oh, yeah, Seattle. That's what
Minka's coming to Philly. Wait, I have to get your Chuck Sharts. I missed what you said, but he says Jay Gruden also needs to be let go. How the hell do you bench AP for a guy who hasn't proven anything?
I think Jay Gruden should have been gone after last year.
Yeah, Chris Carson is the most underrated running back.
Jay Gruden has been there way too long. Holy shit.
Everybody goes to Jay Gruden needs to be let go, people say, but who do they bring as a replacement? That's the thing.
Who could be fired after the end of the season? I could see
there's always a lot of coaches at the end of every season.
Yeah, there's even those unexpected coaches, but I think Doug Marrone there.
You know who finally last year got fired? We were so happy about was Marvin Lewis. Oh my God. That's one thing you could say is that Zach Taylor, he may be something, man. He may be something offensively if he could figure it out. TJ Watt is coming for Wilson.
Amir, do you want my take on the Antonio Brown situation?
Yeah, I would love to hear that. Go ahead, Brandon.
Okay, I know this is going to be unpopular when I say this, but he does have a right to be concerned about the helmet. He does have a right to be concerned about his safety in the league. But
what do you think about
the thing I don't agree with? You can't go off on a GM and call him a cracker and all that shit and threaten to punch him. I don't agree with that at all.
Racist towards the GM, and he cursed him out. That's wrong.
But you know what's funny about that whole sexual assault allegations?
Oh, that's
you know what's funny? Because these people bring it up when they're in the shithole. When they're already in bad situations, they just add a whole nother layer to it. And that's what she did. What were they saying when it happened?
I don't know. A lot of this stuff always comes out later.
Yeah.
It never happens right away. I always think that if something happens to you, you should report it right away.
But I don't think Antonio would do something like that. I figured the Patriots would know about it.
I know that Antonio Brown is supposed to meet with the NFL about this in week 3 or something, but he should be playing tomorrow. So if you have Antonio Brown in your fantasy leagues, feel free to start him, but make sure I would just double check at 12 o'clock that he's playing at the 1 o'clock game.
CA Sports, well.
CA Sports.
God, I don't even want to mention his name. God.
What's up, CA?
Amir, I forgot to tell you, I was going to text you this, but I proposed a Madden game to us, CA, where if I win, he either quits YouTube or puts $50 in my PayPal, and if he wins, I quit YouTube.
Oh shit! Why has this not happened? This should happen. It should be live streamed. Oh my God, I would love to watch that.
For real, because this
CA, take the deal, man. You don't have that much to lose, in my opinion. $50. That's, I mean, for me, that's nothing. But maybe for you, so,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Amir, I'm not trying to bring this up or nothing, but you know, I was watching that debate a few days ago. You know, it's funny. I think it's pretty obvious Bernie and Biden are going to be fighting it out for the Democratic side. Yeah. Castro and O'Rourke are a bunch of retards.
Everybody makes fun of Bernie, but he's the front runner right now. He's the guy that's probably going to win it. And
you know, Amir, I'll give you this. I'll give you that about Bernie. I do like his health care.
Yeah.
Like he brings up about it, but I just don't think that that'll win him the election, because I think the thing that will win the person the election is what they have to say on the border control and security, because I think that's what's going to win Trump or Bernie or whoever the election. Biden. I personally see Biden coming out the Democratic side just because of the news he's made recently. And, you know, he's already served Obama's as the vice president. But, like, I could see Bernie and Biden fighting it out, no doubt.
Yeah. But I think Bernie's going to win because Biden is saying a lot of stuff that people are calling racist. Now, I haven't really looked into it that much. But, yeah, he's getting called out a lot. So I think that's going to hurt his stock. I really think that, like, Bernie should have won last time, but freaking Hillary Clinton was there, who was the worst. I agree. Like, I hated Hillary.
I would rather have Bernie represent the Democratic side than Hillary.
Oh,
Hillary was freaking scum.
Yes.
Scumbag,
and
yeah.
The healthcare is a big thing, man, because I pay for my company's insurance. So I pay every paycheck, I pay a lot of money for healthcare. So that would be a big, if I could cut that out, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I think I agree with Bernie on that, because I feel like that has to be addressed too, because, you know, like a bunch of people are paying insane amounts for healthcare. But, you know, we're not going to talk about that anymore.
Yeah.
You know, here to talk sports, but I just want to bring that up real quick because I was getting pretty bored of what Castro and O'Rourke were saying. But, you know, but back to football. But, you know, I can't wait for week 3, though, because when the Saints come up to Seattle, I can't wait for that. And you know what I don't get? I don't get that it's a primetime game. It should be a primetime game for sure, like Sunday Night Football at least.
Sunday Night Football. I love this matchup. Don't you love this matchup, though? I mean, Falcons versus the Eagles, right? That's the Sunday night.
I don't. I think the Falcons' offense is going to have to bail out the defense, because I don't think the defense can hold it all.
No, I agree with you on that. But
yeah.
I don't think the Eagles' secondary is good at all. So, like, they showed, they got exposed by the Redskins. Imagine what Julio's going to eat tomorrow, guys. If you have Julio in your fantasy, I would definitely.
Do you have Julio? I don't have Julio.
I do have him in other leagues. I don't have him in our league, I think. But
yeah, I think, well, Gator Nation took him. So,
yeah,
that's
but
useless.
He took him way too early. He took him first.
Yeah. Well, Bills beat the Giants. I mean,
yeah, Bills.
I predicted 21-17.
I got to go with the Giants on this.
Like and I'm 17-14. I think it's going to be very low scoring.
The reason I think Giants win is because they're at home. Saquon, I think, is going to.
I see that. Yeah.
I think Saquon's going to have a really good game. He had a really good game even against the Cowboys. They just didn't run him enough. I think that they're going to rely more on the running game because Sterling Shepard's out. So we don't have any risk. Giants have no receivers to really throw the ball to. Evan Ingram will probably get a lot of catches. He did get a touchdown in week 1. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be close.
Let me ask you this, Amir, because this has been on. I don't know if you've heard about this recently, but Stephen A. had an interview with Colin Kaepernick's wife, and apparently the 4 teams never offered Kaepernick a contract, so apparently Stephen A. offered him an invitation to come on First Take.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to ask you if you think Kaepernick will ever be back in the league by this season or next.
I don't think so. I don't get how, because didn't he sue the NFL and now he's going to try to come and play? I just think the NFL is done with Kaepernick.
Here's the thing that I really do think Kaepernick deserves another chance. I get the whole thing about the national anthem
I think
protest.
He does too. I think he deserves a chance. He definitely could play for some team. Like, I bet the Jets would die for a quarterback like that right now with their quarterback having mono and being out for a few weeks.
Yeah, and even if
Or the
it's just
Dolphins
like,
or any team.
even if it's just like a temporary backup role, like
Yeah.
you could go over to like Miami or like I don't know, but I don't
If
think
he's
he'd want
with
to.
the right
He
coach-
probably want to play for anybody at this point because, like, I don't even. How's he making money right now?
Well, that lawsuit got him like $100 million, so he made a lot of money.
Oh, it
off.
did.
He got
Shit.
Yeah, he got a lot of money off that lawsuit against the NFL that he won.
But here's what I don't get: that his protests weren't towards the military; it was more towards the cops.
Yeah, it was towards the cops.
not the military.
It
Yeah,
was, yeah.
which I don't get. But like, I really do think when Kaepernick was playing with the 49ers, his level of play was phenomenal. The way he played in the playoffs and regular season.
Well, he also did have one of the best offensive coaches, I think, in Harbaugh.
Oh yeah, Harbaugh, no doubt.
But yeah, I think he's a good quarterback. Like, he's
And
definitely
he
a
should
guy.
have that Super Bowl ring.
Oh my god, it was so close. But it didn't matter because one Harbaugh was going to win or the other. Like, what are the chances that you have brothers in the Super Bowl? I think that's just crazy.
Well, you know what I've heard? I've heard Colin Kaepernick is training every day, so I think that he does want to come back. But
He wants to come back, but will an NFL team take a chance? The Redskins last year should have done it. Instead of starting Mark Sanchez, what the hell were they thinking? They were in playoff contention last year, too, at that point when Alex Smith goes down. Now, I'm not saying Kaepernick would have made them go to the playoffs, but he's better than Sanchez. Like, what?
You know, I could, it brings me to another point, too. Does Andrew Luck ever come back? Because here's what people were saying about Luck. People were saying if the Cowboys don't want to pay Dak, they said if Luck came out of retirement, they could see him as a Cowboy.
Oh man, I hope not because.
But the Colts have rights to him.
Yeah,
so
I
don't think they'd let that.
No,
but
they
I don't know
would
if
not.
that's going to play that well.
If Luck came back from retirement, the first team he'd go back to is the Colts.
But Josh Rosen is probably going to be on the move soon. Again, I think.
You don't think he starts soon?
No. I think Miami's just trying to get Tua or Herbert. I don't even know what they're trying to do, but I think Rosen could possibly go to the Colts or a team that needs a quarterback.
But I gotta be honest. I was kind of Jacoby Brissett played pretty decent, don't you think?
Well, you got to put into the fact too that Marlon Mack had a good game.
Yeah, he was a monster, man. I didn't know he was that good.
But that just goes to show the Chargers defense without Derwin James. Let me just say that.
That's true. It was
It
was a lot high scoring than I thought, and Eckler destroyed the Colts too.
Dude, Eckler put up like 39, 40 points in fantasy this week, dude. Or last week. I was so pumped because I paired Gordon with Eckler just to be on the safe side with it, but like I didn't think Eckler would have that good of a game. I
always said that Eckler was a really good running back, just never got the chance because Gordon was ahead of him.
But you know what sucks now? I think the Chargers bye is coming up soon, if I'm correct. When I was looking at Eckler's schedule, and Tevin Coleman is still out, and I need that backup running back. So like, ugh. But I still have Rashad Penny too. But like, I was kind of worried about that. But like, yeah.
Hilton's last touchdown tie was great. Yeah, it was good. T.Y. Hilton is a great receiver, man. Like,
he's probably one of the most underrated. Him and Devontae, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Amir, I just want to give you this real quick. I just wanted to give you my top 5 running backs. Now, this is going to get a lot of hate, but I think where the running backs are sitting at right now with past season numbers and experience, I have number 1, Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
I have number 2, Bell. I have 3, Gurley.
Damn.
I have 4.
Saquon is not on this list?
No, Saquon is 4.
Oh, wow.
And then I have Kamara at 5.
Damn, Brendan. If you're going by past experience, I can't disagree with you on that. But
I'm only saying Saquon that low because he hasn't had as much of experience as those other guys.
He hasn't had experience, but the guy had 100 yards last week and 11 carries. That's insane.
Yeah, I
People keep
definitely
talking-
think Barkley will be the best running back sooner or later.
People keep talking about the offensive line, but it's like if he breaks one, he goes far. Like he had a 60-yard run in that game.
Well, see, here's what I'm saying. What's his name? Vignesh? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, he says he puts Gurley ahead of Bell.
Oh, okay. Here's where I'm going to say this. I'm going to stick with Bell ahead of Gurley until I see the full season.
If Gurley didn't have the injury concerns, he probably would have been over Zeke. He would have been number one, in my opinion, if he didn't have injury concerns.
But, here's what I think.
Just call me Vig.
when I looked at... Oh, yeah, Vig. Okay, I got you. But when I looked at Bell's contract, I think he sat out the whole season for, he really sat out for just a few more $1 million because, he didn't get paid top-tier money like Zeke. And
he's actually making a little bit less than Gurley.
Yeah. Was he third highest paid or fourth?
I think he's the third or fourth highest paid running back. Yeah,
but dude, wait till Kamara and McCaffrey get paid.
Oh my God, they're gonna get paid. McCaffrey's gonna get so much money. So is Kamara. Those guys.
Derrick Henry can even get paid if he has a breakout year.
Yeah, he needs to have an outstanding year because every year he's had has just been
last year. Towards the late of the season,
he started breaking up.
But I remember that wild card game versus the Chiefs when they came back on him. Yeah. Oh my God, he played really well that game.
Yeah. You would put Gurley ahead of Bell. Yeah, no, I think I said this. Even Saquon's amazing. I think he's the best running back, but he just hasn't had the experience. But Todd Gurley was my number one running back, and before he's just got that injury concern. That's the only thing with him.
And that's what I'm basing Bell off to because when he hasn't really had that injury.
I mean, Bell carried the Jets. They should have won because of Bell. He played so amazing, bro.
2-point conversion and a touchdown. He put up 8 points. Pretty much.
I mean, he caught a pass like he was a receiver. That was an amazing catch.
Yeah, and then the Bills turned the ball over 4 times? What the hell?
I don't know. Jets are just cursed. I mean, how does your quarterback get out because of mono? I've never ever heard of that.
Well, I mean, my music teacher had mono in 6th grade, and I didn't even know what it was until then.
No, but the thing is, a quarterback. Have you ever heard, Brandon, a quarterback being out for this disease? I've just never heard of it. It's crazy.
No.
It's insanity.
I remember when I first got the news, I told our group chat on YouTube, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and I didn't know that disease would keep you out, but apparently it's very draining on the body. You can't really do anything, and it's tough.
So, Amir, I just want to ask you this: are you going to do a movie stream soon about it, or are you just going to do a separate review?
No, I was going to definitely do that. I was actually thinking about doing it today, but I really want to talk NFL since it's tomorrow. How long is Darnold projected to be out? I don't know.
It's 2 to 3 weeks, but they don't know the severity of the mono because there's different stages of it.
Yeah.
So 2 to 3 weeks is the timetable right now, but it could be longer, could be less. He could be projected to go by week 4, or the earliest would be week 3 next week, but I don't see that at all.
I just don't know why they have Trevor Siemian as the guy. What do you think Trevor Siemian's going to do on that team? I just don't believe in him. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he did play kind of solid in Denver, I guess you could say. He put up mediocre numbers, but
But that was because they had an amazing, if you remember, that was the year they had the most amazing defense. That was yeah. That's with Von Miller and all that.
But they still didn't make the playoffs, too.
Yeah. But no, but 1 year I think they just their defense has always been good, Denver. The problem is their offense, and I really don't know what's going on with that team. I think 10-6 was just insanity for anybody to say that for the Denver Broncos, especially losing to Oakland. And I thought that they were going to win. I just feel so stupid for thinking that they were going to win now.
Listen, I was leaning towards picking Oakland, but just when they lose AB and Joe, I didn't know how Joe Flacco was going to fit in. So, I just picked Denver because they were more talented than without AB. But, But Tyrell Williams and Josh Jacobs stepped up, no doubt.
I always said Tyrell Williams is a good receiver.
And you know what was funny, Amir? I was down 6 points to Joel with like 4 minutes left in that Raiders game.
Yeah, I saw you won at the end. It was crazy. It was such a close game.
Yeah.
I destroyed CA Sports. CA Sports, I killed you in the league, bro.
Yeah.
195. Oh my god.
I
scored the most fantasy points. You scored the second most last week.
Yeah. I do think you will beat me though this week, but if Mark Ingram and Eckler have a great game, I think I could see that too, because I do have the Ravens defense go up against the Titans or the Cardinals. Yeah. So, but I think you could beat me just because Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady can have that big of games. So I do think he will beat me, but I mean, it could be close. Depends on how Brown and Deshaun Jackson, if I start him, Will Fuller, whoever Diggs, he needs to step up.
I was watching the Chiefs game, and Patrick Mahomes got hit, and I was so scared because I thought he was going to be injured. I'm like, oh shit, there goes my team. But he was able to tough it out and play, and I think he's fine now. I hope he's fine.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, there's a little concern I heard, but yeah, I think now.
Because I would have been sad to see it. Tyreek Hill out, though. I mean,
Kamara can have a good game, too.
Yeah, Kamara. Yeah, he can.
But depends on that Rams defense, too. But I feel like he'll be getting a lot of catches out the backfield.
Yeah, Kamara always has, like, a lot of catches, and he always gets, like, a touchdown somehow, except he didn't get one last week.
Dude, Amir, I was so shocked when McCaffrey only put up, like, 6 or 7 points, dude. I was like, oh, my God.
Well, the reason, that was bad. I think the reason was he didn't get enough catches. Usually he gets a lot more catches. Every running back, no matter how good they are, has a bad game. He had his bad game.
Yeah.
He's not going to get 40 points every week, which was amazing last week. But
and DJ Moore got you 17 points on your bench.
I know. It's so freaking crazy.
You said Sammy Watkins last week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because who would have thought that, he was.
Yeah.
I thought that he was a backup not backup, like a second receiver, and he's gonna throw more to Tyreek Hill. Who would have thought that Tyreek Hill literally got injured in like the first quarter?
Yeah.
So I didn't expect that. And
so who do we got? So we got Midwest, Karam, Gator Nation, Saquon, Zane, and Jeremy.
Gator Nation is a free win for everybody. Just take it and enjoy it. I don't know why he did that. Gardner Minshew did look impressive, yeah. All right, well, you're going a little bit farther. There was no Mahomes and Minshew. No, sorry. Mahomes on another level. Okay. They said he saw Mahomes and Minshew. I don't know. I think that's a little bit much.
Well, Amir, he did complete 25 out of 27 of his passes.
I agree.
That's pretty good.
But he didn't throw that. He threw what, one touchdown the whole game? Eric Douglas, what's up? How are you, bro?
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's early to talk about Mahomes,
But Jacksonville barely has any weapons too.
That's what sucks for Minshew. It really is terrible.
I like his name, Minshew. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool name as well.
Oh, I forgot I have Zach Ertz too. I thought that was the league I had Hunter Henry in. Which I had to drop him the other week.
Ertz, yeah. Now Delaney Walker, people made fun of, but he had a good week 1. Now I don't know if he'll do it again, but.
Shit, I gotta sub in Hooper real quick. Thank God I brought Hunter Henry. Shit. All right, there we go.
Oh, yeah, isn't Hunter?
How long is he out?
Hunter Henry's out, right? He's like out for the season, isn't? How long is he out for, Hunter Henry? Brandon?
I'm reading it right now.
I think he's out for the season.
He's on the IR.
Yeah.
4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, that's not that bad then. I can stick with Hooper for that long. Hooper did have a good game last week. He put up I think 14.
Yeah. Plus, I want you to know in the league, if a guy is IR eligible, you could put him in the IR spot.
Oh, actually?
Yeah. For that.
I didn't see that. Oh shit.
I don't know if you want to use it for Hunter Henry, but just saying. Yeah.
I do see that now.
Definitely gonna cover that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anybody on our other league on the IR, though. I mean, I don't think Tevin Coleman was on the IR.
No, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, 2 to 6 weeks. Damn. I hope he comes back sooner, though, because I pretty much stole Tevin Coleman.
What is with the 49ers running backs always getting injured? So Tevin Coleman gets injured. And the other guys also, what's his name? McKinnon injured. It's like they always get hurt with San Fran, except like Breda, and that's it. And even he's had few injury concerns. Like their running backs always get hurt. What's up with that?
Yeah, true. And you know what was funny last week?
Yeah.
I did not expect Zane to beat Jeremy's team.
Oh, he did? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Zane Bear. I think Jeremy had like I can't remember who like didn't play that well, but he had Dalvin Cook. I'm surprised he lost. I think it was Big Ben. That's why he didn't put up a lot of points.
Oh, Big Ben killed people in fantasy last week.
Sure.
I think he'll bounce back, though. I think he's stuffy. I think Big Ben, I hope he does, because I have Juju, and Juju didn't do much last week compared to what I think he's supposed to do.
Oh, damn. You added Carolina's defense and dropped Jacksonville? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I thought Carolina was going to play better, because I thought Jameis Winston's going to throw picks or whatever, but he played, like, really good. So
Amir, this game is really crucial between us, though, because if we're, like, the top 2 seeds in the league coming down to the last week, that tiebreaker would probably give either one of us the edge in the seeding.
Well, no,
this game's kind of crucial.
Right, well, hold on. That is, it doesn't work that way. The way that it works is whoever has the most points plus wins. So if me and you have the same record, but let's say you beat me, right? But I have more points in the end and the same record as you, I'll be higher than you. Because it goes...
Oh, so it goes off points.
Yeah, it goes record and points.
Okay. Oh, well, we know Gator Nation will be in last.
Yeah, Gator. Well, he's done. Gator Nation totally screwed everything up in that league.
Damn. I thought it went off records, too, and tiebreakers. They had no points when we're more of the thing.
I can't believe Jeremy lost to Zane. That's crazy. You told me Jeremy lost to Zane?
Yeah.
I didn't even think Zane had... Oh, because... You know, Zane, he drafted Josh Jacobs, who's actually looking pretty decent. He had a good week also.
You know what's funny, Amir? Both of my quarterbacks combined for 15 points last week, and I still won the game.
Yeah, imagine.
That's funny.
I had Tom Brady also on the bench last week, and he had a great week.
Yeah. Yeah, but you should. I think you will beat me tomorrow, though, no doubt, because I think Tom Brady and Mahomes will outplay Goff, no doubt. And Newton didn't do shit, which I told everybody in our chat that Cam Newton's up for trade, but I don't know who will go after. I mean, if CA is willing to give me Drew Brees, then, maybe we're talking, but,
What's up, Texas Sports? The guy that loves to talk about the Redskins. What happened to your team, bro? It's been good. Lamar Jackson, that was an aberration, I think. Lamar Jackson played the Dolphins, bro.
Amir.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you, did you see that the Cubs put up 14 and 17 runs?
Yeah, that was impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. And those are the games that they have to win now because they need to take advantage with Yelich going down now.
Yeah, and the Cardinals lost today, so that helps them. But...
Oh, they lost? I saw it was tied.
Cardinals were tied, but they lost.
Damn. Yeah, I know Flaherty was on the mound. I was watching the game of it.
He pitched okay. But
yeah.
10 strikeouts, 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. Like, it wasn't a bad game. It was just there was no hitting for the Cardinals today.
Yeah, and Paul Goldschmidt, I think he popped out 2 outs, so that kind of hurt him too. But I can't wait. It's a postseason baseball, Mirror. This is probably one of my favorite times of year, October baseball. I freaking love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because Wainwright shut out Milwaukee yesterday. So it's very up and down sometimes with how some of these pitchers are. But Cardinals.
Yeah. Amir, I'll just let you get to some other callers. I know I've been on for a while, but I appreciate you.
I always enjoy talking to you, Brandon. It was fun.
Yeah. And good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck.
It should be a great game.
Good luck, man. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I'm just worried about Mahomes and Brady.
Yeah. That's why I try to make sure to get best quarterbacks,
Do they play it? Oh, no, Patrick Mahomes plays at 3. I was going to say, if you get your quarterbacks out of the way, that would help me out, but you got Mahomes playing at 3 and Brady at 12. But
3 for you.
You could see ooh, is the Patriots back? They could be coming in if it's a blowout. So I mean, you could always see that too. But if Brady, if they're up early,
Yeah.
and they don't play Brady, yeah. But yeah, I'll be in the chat. I might go over to Antenna stream and call in, but I will for sure come back in here, no doubt. But yeah, I'll talk. I'll be in the chat or whatever. But yeah,
All right, man.
appreciate
Take
you taking
care.
my call.
Yeah, nice talking to you, bro.
Sure.
Yep. It was an easy day. Yeah, easy day for Lamar. Jordan Alvarez will be the AL MVP. Maybe. NBA starting soon, I know, but I just am so excited for NFL. I love the NFL. Like, it's so exciting. Me and Sports Chat, you guys have another. Wow. He's threatening to sue you again? How come Texas Sports? What happened this time? The NFL got you to 117. Weren't you at 100? How much did it get you now? Guys, call in. I want to talk to some people. I love talking to people. Call in if you haven't. They claimed your videos violate copyright. What? That's crazy. And if you want to call in, you wonder how. You just got to type in the movie critic on Skype, hit the call in, and boom, you can talk to me. The Rockets probably going to get Iggy. Oh, I see. We can talk about the suit claims. What I want to talk about is your Redskins. What happened, bro? They lost. You were so confident that they were going to win because they were up 17-0. And I would feel pretty confident too. But they lost the game. Got to reach home first. Yeah, but what's Iggy going to do now? Isn't he really old, Eric Douglas? You know, I can't really enjoy NBA 2K20 right now so much because I'm just so excited for NFL. I can't wait for tomorrow's games. I'm excited for the Giants versus Bills. I think the Giants could beat the Bills. I'm picking my team. They should beat them. They forgot they needed to play all 4 quarters. That's true. Yeah. They did forget that. What's up, Philly Ace? How are you doing? Are you a new person to the chat? I'm guessing you are an Eagles fan. If you want to call in, just to let new people know, just type this into Skype and hit the call, and you should be good. Do you think that the Eagles will win? Because I think the Falcons need to win this game. If they put in any effort in the second half, yeah, they should have won that game. I was surprised that they pulled it out. I was really surprised. Eagles will win against the Falcons. I don't know. That game is going to be close. I really wonder what's going to happen. Okay. Philly, you could call in, you know, Philly Joyle. Oh, yeah, me and Philly Joyle are awesome friends, Philly Ace. We talk all the time, even though I'm a Giants fan, he's an Eagles fan. But, you know, I do have Carson Wentz in the league. So, got to root for the Eagles in terms of Carson Wentz playing well. And I know the Giants are not that good. They
got destroyed week 1, but I really think that they're going to win week 2. A lot of people are picking the Bills, and I can understand why. Yeah, especially with the mono, Jeremy Hansman. That's terrible. I just think that sucks. Jeremy, you should call in, bro. Why have you never called in? Hmm? 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 Bills 21, Giants 17. Damn, Jeremy has no faith in the Giants. I got to believe in my team with this game because I don't think the Bills are as good as people making them out to be. But I guess we will see. I really think the Giants have to bounce back, and I think that they will. And I will give the Giants 24-21 against the Bills. Very close game, but Giants win. Bills scoring 21 points. I don't know. Giants scored 17 last week. No, I never got mono. Thank God I never got mono, Jeremy. Did not kiss the wrong people. You get mono by kissing. And, yep. The funny thing is, Ravens have 2 easy matchups. Like they had the Dolphins and now they have the Cardinals. What the hell? It's just made for them. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe. Please hit the like. Give it a like. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and helps out my channel a lot. And I really appreciate it. Waiting for callers. Anybody want to call in? I can't believe I didn't know that mono was a sickness that keeps you out of games. Though I had no idea about that. When I found out how much of a toll mono puts on you, that is just crazy. And what are the chances the quarterback gets it? And I wonder when he started feeling the symptoms of that. Guys, how many likes do we have? Can we get a lot of likes? Which team do you think will win? That nobody thinks that they will win. That's what I want to know. And the chat goes silent. Where's Papi Chulo Chad, huh? Always love talking to Papi Chulo Chad. Ooh, Trey Martin. What's up, bro? Are you going to call in again? You're still there? Watching the stream, I hope? Ooh, who's calling in? Trey. What's going on, Trey?
What's up?
Yeah. So you were asking me if you think if I think you should do this.
I was asking if I should do what?
If you should stream?
If I should stream.
Yeah.
Well,
didn't you say you wanted to?
The thing is, I would if I could.
Oh, okay. Why can't you?
Yeah. Well, because of the YouTube streaming rules. First, you need to have a computer stream if you're under 1K. which I do have a computer. The problem, I don't have Wi-Fi.
How come you don't have Wi-Fi? Everybody has Wi-Fi.
I live in the middle of nowhere. No one wants to give me Wi-Fi.
Where do you live?
The only options are
You live in Indy, right?
I live in the city's Huntsville, Texas, but I live on the outskirts, surrounded by nothing but trees.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. The only people who would give me Wi-Fi are the satellite Wi-Fi people. And, those are expensive as hell.
Yeah. Now if you could imagine that being like crazy expensive.
Yeah. So I'll stream either once I'm able to get some sort of form of Wi-Fi, or after I hit 1,000 subscribers, in which I'll be able to stream off of my phone.
Josh Whedon says Texas has trees. What's up, Josh Whedon? What is your favorite team? Yeah, Texas has trees. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Not all of Texas is like desert.
No, there's the west part of Texas off the Panhandle, which is a lot. There's a lot of mountains and desert.
Seahawks. Well, you must be really happy with the Seahawks win. Do you think that they're going to beat the Steelers?
Yeah, Seahawks are going to beat the Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers looked really bad last week, but this has to be their bounce back week. I think Seahawks and Steelers will be very close. I have the Seahawks winning, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than people.
Well, it might be close, but yeah, I don't see this really as a bounce back week for the Steelers. I'm not sure this is even going to be really a bounce back week. I think the Steelers they may win some games, but they're not going to look like a good team throughout the year.
Should not have treated. I know Antonio Brown has created a lot of drama and all this, but he was playing so well for them, and you can see that they're not the same with just Juju. I mean, it's not week one, but based on that, that's what's going on.
It's not just that. There's also a lot of the drama comes from Big Ben. You cut some of the things that Big Ben created. Big Ben made some of the people in the locker room pretty toxic. But you don't get rid of the source. You don't get rid of Big Ben, the source of all the problem.
Yeah, Big
quarterback who goes onto the radio and calls out all his teammates.
Yeah, Big Ben. His thing is he created a lot of controversy, and he also talked a lot behind Antonio Brown and people's backs. But nobody ever talks about that. I'm not saying Antonio Brown was right, but I'm just saying that they also talk shit about him. And they talk shit about Le'Veon.
Yeah.
And now they're missing Le'Veon. I knew that James Conner is not as good as Le'Veon, even though he had a good year last year.
So the way I see it,
I don't think the Seahawks defense.
The Steelers, I see them as going to be worse this year because not only did they get rid of the best players, but they didn't really get rid of the toxicity. So there's still going to be some toxic locker room problems.
Yeah.
With even worse players.
Josh Whedon says Antonio Brown to Ben Roethlisberger. I learned it from you, Dad. That's funny, Josh Whedon. I always said that. I said Big Ben is, he's not a good person. He was accused of rape. I don't know, but yeah. Rudy Morant. Yeah. You think Morant is going to win Rookie of the Year? I see. What game do you see as the upset of the week?
For me?
Yeah. Is there any team that you see that nobody's talking about that you think will win? All right, I got a question. Giants versus Bills. Who you got in that game? Let's go with that.
What was your question?
Giants versus Bills. Who do you think wins? Giants are at home, but everybody.
Oh, that one.
Mhm.
That one, I'm going with Giants. I'm not sure if that's really an upset or anything, but
Well, Giants.
I guess everyone's calling the Bills. But the way I see it,
everybody's picking Bills.
everyone's picking Bills. But look at it. The Bills barely beat a bad Jets team. Like, everyone talks about the Jets teams are pretty good, but no, the Jets are still kind of pretty bad. The Bills barely beat the Jets, and the Jets are a bad team. The Giants, they went up against a good Cowboys team, and the Cowboys are even better at home. Just look at how they were last year. Last year, they were practically unstoppable at home while they struggled on the road. The Giants, they had no chance. So we never really got to see the Giants and what they really can do versus the Bills, who struggled versus a bad Jets team. So I'm honestly picking the Giants on this one. There's no real reason for it. It's just they're both bad teams, but who knows? The Giants may be a little bit better, and people just seem to be overestimating the Bills.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think who you think about that Dallas versus Redskins? Roberto Torres. I'm picking Dallas Cowboys all the way against the Redskins. Redskins show me that they're going to be competitive, but I think they'll lose to the Cowboys. What do you think?
I'm thinking the Cowboys too.
Yeah.
Partially because I'm not sure if they learned from last week. Because from last week, there are teams that say like this the entire year. The Redskins may be this team this year. They may have a really competitive first quarter. They may even have the lead by the end of the first half. But they're not going to play a very competitive or strong second half. That may be this team for the rest of the year. I've seen that before. So, yeah, I could be wrong, but just from what I saw the first game, that may happen again, and so I'm picking the Cowboys.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm picking the Cowboys. I just think they have the better defense, the better offense. Zeke and Amari Cooper, Cobb, like they were playing really well against the Giants, and I think they carry that momentum against the Redskins. I just don't think the Redskins have some players like they showed, but they're just not. Even though they are at home, yeah, I don't know.
Well, the other thing is with the Cowboys is you got to wonder, have the Cowboys learned how to play away from home? Because, like I said, the only reason why they made it to the playoffs was because of their home games. They were amazing at home, but away, they didn't look like a top-tier team at all. So this is going to be a question that will have to be asked this year. Did the Cowboys learn how to play away from home?
What's up, Cool Drummer? He says, it's tough to make football picks. Yes, it is, but it's fun. It's tough because football is one of the most unpredictable sports. In my opinion, any team could beat any team. Except Miami can't beat Patriots. But any team could beat any team.
Miami can't beat Patriots? Yeah, no, Miami has a record of beating the Patriots at home.
I know, but this year, look at how bad their team is. Oh, man. And they lost crazy bad to the Ravens. And last year, when the Dolphins did beat them, they got lucky.
Yes, and that's what I mean. Most of the wins that the Dolphins have against the Patriots is because of luck.
Pick of the week. If you have to put a lock in your picks, I would pick the Patriots over the Dolphins. That's the easiest game for me.
That would not be my lock of the week.
Why not? I mean, do you really think that Tom Brady, with Antonio Brown also supposed to play tomorrow, you really think that they're going to lose? And you saw how good their defense was against the Steelers. And you saw how pitiful the Dolphins looked. You really get a pick against them. Against the Patriots.
It's not a very confident pick.
I'm very confident.
But yeah, it's not a confident pick. That would be my upset of the week. It's not a confident pick.
You're not.
It's a something could happen and they could lose type of pick.
No. Steelers and Seahawks is tough. Yeah, I agree. Rams is the same. But I'm saying it's the most confident this week. All the other games I could see going either way. But that one I'm the most. So which is your lock of the week if it's not that one?
My lock of the week would be the Ravens over the Cardinals.
I'm not that sure, man. Kyler Murray showed some stuff to me last week.
But this was also against the Lions. This was also against the Lions. The Lions, while they are not the worst team, they aren't exactly the greatest team out there. And the Cardinals also, once again, they struggled the first 3 quarters, and they really didn't get the super hot streak going until the final quarter. Kyler Murray needs to be able to play that hot the entire game, especially with how good the Ravens appear to be against the Dolphins.
I do agree with you that that's a good game to pick because the defense of the Ravens is really good too. Arizona may struggle against that. But with the rookie quarterback and how he was able to come back, and I know that it's not the Lions, that's a good second lock. I will give you that. But I am still going with the Patriots. But if you want a second lock, that's a good lock. If you're not sure about the Patriots, I really don't believe in Miami at all this year. I really think this is a team that could go 0-16. Now, I'm not saying that they will, but I'm saying I could see it definitely happening to this team. They look like a team that's looking to take a quarterback in the draft. What do you think about that?
Well, the Dolphins, they did look like they were trying to tank everything, but there might be some second guessing because you heard about all the NFL players like begging to be taken out of Miami, calling their agents immediately after the game, going, "Take me out of this city now."
Yeah.
So Miami, the coaches, they can't have a tank and try to start a rebuild, but have no one want to be there. In order to do a rebuild, they need to be able to do a tank and still have players want to be there. They can't just go throughout the entire season and just get utterly destroyed. So the Dolphins may have to learn from this first game and go, okay, we have to actually show that there's potential in this tanking.
Right.
So they may win a couple games just to show that there is potential, but yeah, they're going to continue to tank and try to be one of the worst. But they may look and see the reaction to the first game and go, we have to at least show potential.
I was surprised they let Fitzpatrick. No, I was not surprised that they let Fitzpatrick start the game. I was surprised that Rosen even entered the game. Cool drummer. I thought they were going to wait, but who's starting tomorrow? Is it Fitzpatrick?
For the Dolphins?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
How about the Sunday night game? The Falcons could upset the Eagles. Yeah, I actually think the Falcons might upset the Eagles. I have the Falcons winning that game by 3 points, actually. That's a very...
that one, I have the Eagles winning.
Oh, okay. Because the Falcons are at home, and I think they need to win that game.
I do think they need to win that game, too. And I honestly thought this Falcons team were going to be a good team. But they didn't look like the team I was hoping they would be this year, last week.
But it's just week 1, and they did go against a better defense. I don't think the Eagles' defense is nearly as good as Minnesota's.
I guess that's true. But it's just the beginning of the week, I'm going to be flip-flopping between a few teams until I get a solid lock on them. Some teams I'm going to be locked in no matter what.
I gotta ask
like the Patriots. Even if they lose the next 3 games, I'm not going to sit back and say Patriots are done. I'm going to say, yeah, the Patriots are still good. But there's going to be other teams where I may flip-flop around until I get a solid feel at how they may go.
Now, I got to ask you this, though. You were obviously watching the Redskins game, right? Or paying attention to it.
Yeah.
What the hell happened, bro? You commented on my thing, and then next thing you know, they started losing.
I jinxed it. That's what
happened. And the funny thing was, I was thinking about you, Texas Sports, because you're the only guy, you and a couple of others, that think that the Redskins are going to be something this year. I'm not saying that they're not, but I still don't think they're winning this division. Are you still confident? I mean, the fact that they lost a game like that, are you still confident to say that they're going to win this division?
No, after that game, that one is convinced to me they aren't going to make it. They aren't going to win the division. Not after that. They have to play the entire game. The first half, they played really well. They played like a team. The second half, they forgot that they need to play football. They thought, hey, we got this really big lead. Let's just lay back and relax and let them run over us and just hope they don't, catch up.
Right.
That's not how you win. If you just let them run over you the second half, they're obviously going to catch up. You need to beat them up, beat them up, beat them up, beat them up. You get a big lead, okay, beat them up some more.
I agree with you 100%. And I just thought
It's
it was so funny because you commented on it. And then you must have been like, oh, shit, maybe I commented a little too early. I was just like, so you're getting.
Too early.
So the guy is trying to sue you again now.
Yes.
I remember the famous line, I ain't no bitch. Are you going to say that again? You need to make a video and you need to say that again. And what do you think is going to happen this time with the guy suing you?
Well, just like last time, they ain't going to sue me because they know that they have no case. They know they are in the wrong. They just won't admit it. The whole company is just a whole bunch of people with giant egos that just keep stroking their ego. One of the most number one thing they tell me that they have, every time we get into a little bit of disagreement, I tell them, well, I have proof of this, and this, and I have proof you lied about this, and I have proof you lied about that, and that's defamation of character, and you're blackmailing me here, trying to sue me to take down my videos, and all this other stuff. And they go, well, we have millions of subscribers on our website and thousands on our YouTube channel.
What does he say that you copyrighted from him?
They're saying I'm using his name, his voice, and his his face. I'm using his name, voice, and face.
Wait, how are you using his face? You don't look like him.
I don't know. All right. So to prove that he lied about me, I took those clips of those comments he made about me, and then afterwards I showed the facts and evidence that show their lies, and he goes, well, those clips are copyright. Well, no, there's something under the copyright laws talking about commentary.
Yeah.
And if you want to talk about anything, you're doing defamation of character, and I have the right to legally defend myself.
Yes.
And the public opinion. So if you want to try and sue me, go ahead. It's going to make you look even worse, and you will 100% lose.
And he's going to have to spend money on a legal team for this.
Yes.
That's just crazy. I can't believe it. Don't think any game is over until it's over. Yes, that's what Texas Sports was saying, because he had Redskins, and apparently he's completely out of the Redskins after one game. It's funny to see that you're out on the Redskins after one game, but I'm so happy you're out. Zach Rosen, this is Texas Sports TV. Welcome back, Zach Rosen. Yeah, so I gotta say, it's so funny to know. So which team do you think will win the NFC East now that you don't think it is the Redskins?
I think the Cowboys may do it again. And here's the thing. I think the Eagles, they're going to put up a fight. They may even lead the division for a little bit. But here's the thing. The Eagles, with Carson Wentz, is probably a better team than the Cowboys. The thing is, Carson Wentz every single year has gotten injured ever since he's joined the NFL. Yeah, I know he hasn't been in the NFL that long, but every year he's been in the NFL, he's been injured. And he was injured his final year in college football, he was injured that year as well. And after his first injury in the NFL, he was hesitated, he was slower, he didn't play like he did his first year. He still played well, but he didn't play as well as he did the first year. After the second injury, we're still getting a gauge of how he's coming back. That's only one game. You can't really confidently say the quarterback's back after one game, especially since he was horrible. He didn't do anything the first half, and then the only reason why he did anything second half is because the Redskins stopped playing. So against the Falcons, we'll probably get a better look.
I think Wentz looked really good in that game. In the first half, I agree, he didn't do much. He threw, I think, one touchdown in the first half. But in the second half, he came alive, and the Eagles got on a roll. And
here's the thing. The argument
should have had four
either Carson Wentz found his fight, or it could be the Redskins just stopped trying, and Carson Wentz got some.
Well, I picked the Eagles to win that game, and I told everybody that the Redskins and Eagles game will be close. I didn't think that the Redskins would lose badly, and they didn't.
but it was badly in the sense that they had a 17-0, lead, and they blew it really badly. Philly Joel, this is Texas Sports on the line. Wait, Flex.
I need a better look at Carson Wentz, and we need to make sure he won't get injured throughout at some point this year. Because if they have no backup, if something happens to Carson Wentz this year, the Eagles are done for. Nick Foles was the back-to-go guy. He was the person who brought him to the Super Bowl and brought the win in the first game of the playoffs last year. Without Nick Foles, if Carson Wentz gets injured this year, the Eagles have no shot at the division. So that's why I'm picking Cowboys. Because, again, this isn't what-if scenario. I think the Eagles may be the better team. If Carson Wentz is fully healthy, plays at his best throughout the entire year, but if something happens to him, or if he slows down, it's going to be the Cowboys.
Roberto Torres says he disagrees. He thinks Dallas has a better team. But Josh Whedon, I want to get to what you said. You said flex. You have Antonio Brown in there. I think he's the best player out of all those guys. If he is playing, definitely start Antonio Brown in your flex. Because Chris Thompson, Tariq Cohen, Cortland, I think he would outscore all of them if he plays against Miami. What do you think, Texas?
Antonio Brown?
Okay.
If Antonio Brown is playing,
you gotta start him. You can't.
Yeah, you're going to start him, especially with the Patriots playing the way they are. He's going to be throwing. It's either going to be Edelman or Antonio Brown that's going to be touchdown catches. He's without Gronk, Brady's probably not going to throw to the tight ends. He's going to be throwing to Edelman or Brown.
Yeah. So I say that, and it's your birthday tomorrow, Karam. Happy birthday to you. If I don't see you tomorrow, and Roberto Torres, though I didn't get to read his full comment because I wanted to get to the fantasy question. Roberto Torres says I disagree. I think Dallas has the better team, but Eagles have the better depth. No, I think Dallas has the better team, and honestly, I know they only beat the Giants. But I just think that Dak Prescott finally has more weapons. I think Randall Cobb is really underrated. And you saw that they had a connection. That was scary to see that. Randall Cobb and Dak Prescott have a connection. Michael Gallup looks like he's pretty good. And Amari Cooper. So I think that, checks out. I think that,
Yeah, well, the other thing, we need to have more stuff, because again, this was against the Cowboys. The Cowboys this was against the Giants, and not only that, this was a home game. The Cowboys, remember last year, the Cowboys were able to beat the Saints at home, but the problem was away. The key for the Cowboys this year is, did they learn how to play away? And we need to get a taste of that first. We will get a taste of that this week. Did they learn how to play away from home? That's the question that needs to be answered. Not are they good, because they are a good team. They are amazing at home. Did you learn how to play from away? That's it. It's like the Astros before 2017. They were great at home, but sucked away. The only reason why they made it to the World Series and won was because they learned how to play away from the Astrodome. Not the Astrodome, the Minute Maid Park.
Josh Whedon says AB has only practiced with the team for 5 days. I don't care. You are playing him because he's, first of all, he has the highest upside out of all those players. Chris Thompson, Tariq Cohen, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf. The only person, or Justin Jackson, I don't believe in any of those guys over Antonio Brown. I don't know what Texas Sports feels, but I feel...
Antonio Brown is better than any of those guys. Even with his problems,
5 days of practice.
Even if he gets out pissy, like pissy, boo-boo, he's going to be better than all of those players. Yeah. He just has that much talent. If it was like another top-tier wide receiver, I may choose one of those. But Antonio Brown,
they got him for a reason, right? So they're paying him $15 million for the year, so they're gonna be using him, I think. And Tom Brady he could be really good this year. He could be like even better than he was on the Steelers, and that's scary because he was amazing there. So, I mean, the guy's a top 5 talent. He's a knucklehead, but he's a top 5 talent.
And here's the other. You know the scary part. The really scary part, Antonio Brown was already good.
Yeah, I know. Imagine with Brady.
And any player that goes from one team to the Patriots, they get better. The Patriots take bad players and turn him into a good player. So the scary thing, he's already a good player. Under the Patriots, he's going to be legendary.
And he was released from the Raiders, just like Randy Moss. Remember, Randy Moss was released from the Raiders and went to the Patriots, then had an amazing career. Plus, they're playing the Dolphins, Josh. You got to start everybody on the Patriots. You got to start Edelman. You got to start Antonio Brown. You got to start Tom Brady. You got to start players because I think that they kill the Dolphins tomorrow.
Unless some sort of miracle happens.
Yeah, unless a miracle happens, which can happen in football, but I doubt it.
Which happens too often for the Dolphins at home. Why doesn't Brady have a consistent win record against the Dolphins in Miami? He has it against every other team except Miami.
I don't think he probably takes them as seriously as he should. But I think this year is the year not to take them seriously. Just because if the Ravens can do that, we saw what they did to the Steelers, the Patriots. Now, Steelers are supposed to be this offensive team. The Dolphins have nobody, man. They really have nobody. They got rid of Kenny Stills and Tunsil. So they're looking to like tank, in my opinion. I think if Dak plays at MVP level, Dallas can make it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I think Dallas could make it to the Super Bowl.
Well, here's like if anyone plays at MVP level, that team can make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If that's kind of like a non-argument. If this player plays at an MVP level, they can make it to the Super Bowl. Well, they're playing at an MVP level, meaning they're leading their team to not only victories, but they're getting all the stats patted down too.
Roberto Torres.
And you need to have that's a what if scenario. Can Dak? The question is, can he play at an MVP level? That's the question. It's not if he will; it's can
he. Yeah. Roberto Torres says AB is going to get double team. Doesn't matter. The Dolphins don't have the talent to cover Antonio Brown. I do not believe that. Plus, there's not only Antonio Brown on the Patriots. They still have Josh Gordon. They still have Julian Edelman. This team is stacked at receivers now. They took a bunch of misfits, and now they're able to play, and they're on the Patriots. I think they're going to be fine.
That's what the Patriots do, and that's what makes them scary.
Yeah,
they take players and they upgrade them.
Exactly. And a guy like Antonio Brown, like you said, it was already a number one receiver last year. So
he's going to be scary this year if he actually does play for the Patriots and if he doesn't screw it up. If he somehow screws it up.
Well, the thing is about the rape allegations. That's my only concern. Is the NFL going to take any actions towards that?
There's actually concerns that he may not actually start the Dolphins game because of that. There's people saying it'd be bad time. They'd have to wait. And honestly, I can see that. The Patriots, if they don't start him there, it would make sense. That he has only started a few games, and it's against the Dolphins. It's not like he's absolutely needed. Like I said, I'm not so 100% confident in the Patriots. But I'm not some idiot. I know the odds of them beating me. The Dolphins are a crap heap of a team.
Yeah,
they're gonna be. The Patriots could have no receivers to go through, and they could beat them. They could bench all of their receivers, and they could bench Tom Brady, and they could still win.
You know what's funny about the Patriots? They don't like to win that way. They want to run the score up. That's the team they are.
No, that's not the team they are. The team they are is what they do is they take anything that the other team has that can be used to beat them, any of their weaknesses, and then they find another way. Remember the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl, they didn't just run the score up because that's not how they were. There's no way they were going to be able to do that. What they did was they found a way to get the Rams offense from scoring, and then they found a way to just nudge just one touchdown. That's the Patriots. They eliminate any positives that the other team has, and then they minimize any negatives that they have. That's how they play. If they can run the score up, they will. But if there's another way to win, that's how they win.
Yes. Jags 2-14 says Gator Nation. 16-0 for the Pats. That'd be crazy. Tom Brady's in my fantasy. You want Tom Brady this year, Roberto? I have him. I think he's going to have
probably one of the best years. I really think so.
Did someone say the Jags are going to beat the Texans?
No, they said Jags are 2-14. That's their record that they have for the Jags.
Oh, 2-14. Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I think Minshew showed that he could be decent. Now I know it's only one game and they played Kansas City Chiefs, but I don't think that they'll just. They obviously had.
It's not just the offense. The Jags defense.
Oh, I had to ask you a question, Texas Sports. Actually, what did you think about how your team lost to the Saints? That was insane.
That pissed me off. That was.
How the hell did he make that?
Oh, we're winning. Oh, we're winning. Oh man! And then there was times where I'm like, okay, we don't have a shot. Oh, we're back in. Oh, we don't have a shot. Oh,
you guys had the lead in the beginning.
We got the lead with 30 seconds left. We won the game. There's 30 seconds left. What can they do? Oh crap! That's what they can do. 30 seconds was enough for Drew Brees. Don't leave Drew Brees any time. No, and it was dumb. My reaction was I didn't have a reaction. I was just stunned.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. The funny thing is I was on the Texan side because I have DeAndre Hopkins in my fantasy league and he was playing really well. And I was like, come on, let's get another touchdown. I started getting greedy after he got two.
That final touchdown should have been the winning touchdown.
Yeah.
We left the Saints 30 seconds.
Josh.
I'm sorry, 37 seconds, but whatever. We left them 30 seconds. That should not have been enough time for them to drive down the field. The defense fell apart there. Here's what this game did. It showed the potential of the Texans. It showed Deshaun Watson was good. The O-line's a little bit better, but still has struggles.
The defense,
it showed the receiving core is amazing, and it showed we have good running back. But it also showed our flaws. Our defense is dumb. Our defense let up big throws, and our defense couldn't do a smart play. The dude's on the ground. There's 2 seconds left. Don't touch him. Let the clock run out and then touch him. Either that or press up against the man. Don't let Drew Brees get a check down. Those were the two things that you should have done. They didn't do any of that. They played prevent defense, and that was what allowed Drew Brees to get to where he was and got the kick in.
I agree with that. Yeah.
So it showed the potential and it showed the flaws. That's what that game did.
Yeah. Bill Belichick.
That game pissed me off.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it did. Bill Belichick always wants to prove he's the smartest man in the room, so there's a chance he might force feed Antonio Brown. But you start Antonio Brown. You got it. Unless he's not playing, like they say he's inactive, make sure you check, obviously, before the game. But if he's active, I don't feel safe benching him because I think this is a game where he can have 2-3 touchdowns. I don't know how much involved he's going to be, but I don't know. I think they want to get him out there. What do you think the Panthers QB questions, if they get a top 5 pick, will they draft Tua or Herbert? I don't know what the Panthers are doing. I don't know if they'll get a top 5 pick. Do you think they'll get Tua or Herbert? Do you think if the Panthers have a top 5 pick, they'll take Tua or Herbert?
I'm not sure if they're going to get a quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think they would either. What do you think of Gardner Minshew? I don't know much about him, but he was calm and cool, and if he could play that way. Thing is, they just don't have any weapons, Jacksonville, on the offense.
They don't have any weapons, and their defense didn't come back. Here's the thing. The excuse for last year was supposed to be, well, the defense didn't care because Blake Bortles was a bad quarterback. Well, they had Nick Foles. They have a decent quarterback. But what's the excuse now?
Nick Foles is out for 10 weeks or 11 weeks or something like that.
Well, still didn't show. I know he's out for now, but it didn't show up when Nick Foles was in. The defense wasn't there at all this game.
Oh, yeah, because they went against Patrick Mahomes, and Mahomes was just shredding it. The Patriots also invest in the running game. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Patriots are a throwing team. They always love to throw. Look at how much they threw against the Steelers, Josh. Yeah, Foles is out until November. That is insane. Yeah, I don't.
I'm not saying this will happen. I don't want it to happen because it's my division. But you know how funny it would be if, just the irony, Nick Foles gets injured, he goes down, and then his backup takes him to the Super Bowl and wins.
Yeah.
That would be one of the most ironic things ever. Because Nick Foles did it to Carson Wentz, and then it happens to him when he leaves. Then when he has a team, that would be one of the most ironic and funny things ever. Like, I would be mad because it's another team in my Division 1, but I would still be laughing mad.
Yeah. Yeah, don't. Patriots, you can't go by the running game. You've got to go with. Tom Brady threw how many yards last week? Like, is he going to throw even more with Antonio Brown, I think. And this match is even easier than the Steelers. I was really surprised by the Steelers.
I wasn't.
I didn't think that. I thought that it was going to be a shootout. I thought Patriots were going to win. Because usually that's what happens.
I didn't think the Steelers had a shot, honestly.
But make sure you check Josh Whedon that tomorrow he's active for Antonio Brown. Breeze hasn't been the same. Roberto says. I don't know. He looked good in the end of that game.
No, the Patriots Steelers game kind of went down, kind of how I expected it. I was trying to give the Steelers a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, but honestly, this year I had no faith in the Steelers. Like, remember, I had the Steelers at best ranking 3rd in the division.
Who did you have winning it?
Who did the Ravens? I think it was Ravens,
that actually
Browns,
may not be bad
Steelers.
pick now. I'm thinking the Ravens are going to... It's between... I think the Browns also still have a chance. Like, everybody wants to give up on the Browns because they lost to the Titans. But I don't know. I think that they're going to bounce back from this. What's up, Zach Rosen? Philly Joel in here, says Midwest. I don't know. I don't think so. No, Breeze. What do you mean Breeze hasn't been the same? That's what this guy says. Breeze he totally made the comeback. He looked good. Didn't you think Breeze, like, he didn't look good in the beginning, but he looked good towards the end? What'd you think? I mean,
I think Breeze looked good at the end. The beginning, not again, like you said, the beginning not so much.
It's like Carson Wentz. It's kind of similar. My birthday's next week and next Sunday. That's awesome, Iverson. At 10.
Here's how bad Drew Brees played in the first half. The Texans have no secondary, meaning our defensive secondary is crap, and the only chance we'll win is if we have a good offense because no one and the secondary can actually defend. And Drew Brees threw an interception.
Yeah.
That's how bad he did in the first half.
Right. And the first half, yeah. But that's the thing about Breeze. He's a guy that sometimes in the second half, there's some quarterbacks that in the second half, they just play better. It was good, Chrome. Thank you for that as well. Your birthday's 18th on a Wednesday, Zach Rosen. Okay, if I'm live, definitely wish you a happy birthday. Roberto says, I don't know, people have been overrating Steelers, but how do you get better when you had 2 top players in the NFL, AB and Bell? Yeah, no, I never thought the Steelers were going to be good this year, Roberto. And it's not just because of that. I just didn't believe in their defense either. I know I don't only have to watch the Giants, but I definitely will watch the Giants. Favorite team, even though they're not good. I know they're not good, but I still think they're going to beat the Bills. I got to believe that they're going to beat the Bills.
Yeah, I have the Giants beating the Bills too.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that with the Cowboys being my second favorite team. So.
Yeah. Watch them on CBS and watch other games on a Sunday. I think the Giants play on Fox. They don't play on CBS, Carl. Giants winning. I don't think they can stop Barkley. Yeah, it's going to be hard for the Bills. And I think that they're going to have to lean on that run more, the Giants. And, Giants defense played bad, but also went up against a really good team in the Cowboys. And I don't think the Bills are a really good team. Now, I'm not saying the Bills are a bad team, but they're just average, in my opinion.
Yeah, the Bills aren't going to be anywhere near the Texans, the Cowboys. And again, the Cowboys were even better than they normally are because remember, Cowboys at home were good enough to beat the Saints last year. So this year, again, at home versus a bad Giants team, there's no shot. The Giants have a shot against the Bills, who are nowhere near that caliber. If you think the Bills are somewhere near the caliber of beating the Saints like the Cowboys were, you need some help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm still done. Devin Singletary. You sure it's on CBS? I've never seen a Giants game on CBS, Karam, but if you say it, I gotta believe it, I guess. I've always seen Giants games on Fox. I'm considering starting Singletary over James Conner. No. Do not do that. You gotta start James Conner. I think James Conner has a bounce back week this week. Monday's Nationals versus Cardinals. Yeah, well, I hope Cardinals win. Cobster, are you a Nationals fan? Man, this is going to be a fun week. But I think there's some really boring games too. And people are Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, I know it's only week 1, but they didn't look that bad. Their offense kind of looked interesting. What do you think, Texas?
Again, this is only week 1. I need a bigger sample size for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
I really do. The Bengals, they aren't exactly a team historically great. Even when they make the playoffs, they weren't that great. So I need a much, much bigger sample size. Just like before I buy into the Browns winning the division or something like that, I need to see that they can do it first.
Browns versus Jets is also, I think, a lock pick. I would pick the Browns on the Jets because I just don't think Simeon's gonna beat the Browns. What do you think?
Browns versus a comeback game for the Jets are a good team for a comeback game, especially whenever there's a team like the Browns. And then if Baker Mayfield says anything about feeling dangerous, then that's it. The Jets lose.
Zach Rosen, good night, bro. Oh, makes sense. Roberto says, I can't wait for Dallas versus Eagles. Eagles secondary. Yeah, well, I think Dallas beats Eagles, but it depends. Like those games, I think that's gonna be a split for me because it's like Dallas can't win on road, so I'm gonna pick the Eagles when they're at home, and Dallas is at home. I'm gonna pick Dallas. I think they split those two teams when they play each other. Go Bills, Colts, and Bills are Bills and Colts are your teams. Who the hell likes Bills and Colts? It's so weird, Zach Rosen.
That's an odd
combination. Yeah. Usually people have like one NFC team and one AFC team, but not two teams in the AFC.
I have the Texans and the Cowboys in AFC and an NFC.
Game of the week, in my opinion, is the Eagles versus the Falcons. Because I think that's going to be the high scoring game. I don't know. What's your game of the week?
Game of the week. An interesting game I know is going to be the Colts Titans. I'm just looking at the games right now. Just pick my game of the week because I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be Saints Rams. I forgot that Saints versus Rams is going to be the game of the week. NFC rematch. NFC Champions rematch.
Oh, it's true. I think I have the Saints winning this. I think that they're gonna be pissed from last year. My upset pick of the week.
Well, I guess the Giants are the upset because Bills are a favorite. So I guess Giants are my upset pick. Kerm, what's your upset pick?
Well, my upset pick, here's the thing. Patriots are 99% probably going to win the game, but I did end up picking the Dolphins, so that's my upset pick.
Really?
I'm going to be wrong.
What?
I know I'm going to be wrong.
Yeah, Texas, I realize you're a guy that likes to go big or go home. Like, this is a reach pick that you're doing here, I think.
It is big reach. Here's the thing. The only justification I have for this pick, I only have one justification, and it's Brady tends to lose in Miami. That's the only thing. There has nothing to do. The Patriots are 100% the better team, and in any scenario, the Patriots are going to win. I just have that one justification, and that's it. That's how much of a reach it is.
It is a reach. And what's up, Damien? Damien, your Bears. The Bears, I think the Bears beat the Broncos. Although the Broncos have the home field, it's hard to play.
But at the same time, it is the Bears, though.
I think the Bears have to have a bounce back. They need a win.
The Broncos lost against the Raiders. I'm sorry, the Raiders aren't that good of a team. The Broncos lost against the Raiders, and the Bears, they lost against the Packers. And in my opinion, the Packers are the better team over the Raiders. So just based on that, I think the Bears could win this. If Mitch learns how to throw the ball.
Yeah, Mitch needs to play better. And Kerm asks who's favorite in the Eagles and Falcons. Eagles are the slight favorite with 1.5 points. Miami Miracle, yeah, that's not happening this time. I really doubt it. I would put it like I have to do a lock. You always pick one game that's a lock when you're doing your game picks. That's my lock. I know Texas Sports is picking it as his upset, but I think he's just reaching, and he even agrees with that. So, okay, you live in Buffalo. That's why you like Buffalo and Colts. And Detroit are your upset pick after how they played after last week.
My lock is the Ravens Cardinals. The Ravens are going to win.
Yeah, that's his lock, which I could see. If you want, I can give you 3 locks this week. I'll give you the Browns and the Jets, the Ravens and the Cardinals, and the Patriots and the Dolphins. Those are my 3 locks. If you had to, you don't want one of those, you can pick the other one. I just do not see the Jets winning. I would be so shocked if the Jets beat the Browns. If the Jets beat the Browns should just give up their season because they can't lose to a team that has Trevor Siemian. I think the Bears win. I think they need to run the ball more. I agree. Trubisky needs to play better. He needs to throw more. Mm-hmm.
Another very interesting game this week is going to be the Vikings at the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, there's
actually
big rivalry, so
it's not just a big rivalry. Right now, they're both as of
1-0.
So here's the thing: they're both 1-0, and they both actually have a shot at division this year.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, that's an interesting game. Bucks versus Panthers. I don't think that's a very interesting game.
Well, that's already over.
That's already happened.
Yeah.
The Cardinals Ravens is not going to be interesting unless there's an upset. Chargers Lions, not that interesting.
And the funny
Colts,
thing,
Titans.
Panthers versus Bucks. I picked the Panthers originally. I just thought that they were going to win, but
I picked the Panthers too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you lose the Panthers, they lost to the Bucks. I'm sorry. In my opinion, their season's over.
Yeah, especially 0-2 in that division is very hard to come back from.
Exactly. I'm sorry. Their division, their season's over. Colts Titans can be interesting. The problem is the Colts do not have Andrew Luck. So here's the thing: if the Titans lose this game, the Titans aren't winning the division. This is at the Titans State. This is at Titans. This is their home game, and is at the Colts, who are Andrew Luckless. If they lose this game, they are not winning the division. That's the only thing interesting about that. Not that interesting because there should be too much of a fact. The only thing that makes this any lick of interesting is if they lose, and the other part is rivalry. That's about it. 49ers, Bengals, not that interesting. Jaguars, Texans can be interesting, but again, this one's going to be a little bit interesting. There's the Texans who need to bounce back from the Saints, and the Jags who are trying without Nick Foles. But the question, this can be. Will it be? I don't know. One team's probably going to get blown out. This is can be interesting game. Vikings, Packers will be interesting. Cowboys, Redskins. I don't know.
Packers,
Seahawks, Steelers.
Damien says Packers have a 0 chance at the division. I don't believe they have 0. I think they definitely have some chance.
The Packers have some chance.
He's just saying that because he's a Bears fan. He hates the Packers. But you got to be realistic when it comes to sports.
You got to be. The Seahawks, Steelers, I'm not sure how interesting that's going to be. Bills, Giants.
Bills, Giants. Seahawks and Steelers is not an upset because Steelers people were projecting to be better than this, better than 3 points. Come on, 3 points? I think they're going to score a lot of points tomorrow because the Seahawks secondary is not anything that great. But I will say that I think Seahawks still win this game.
Bills, Giants. I'm sorry. Nothing against you, man. I don't think that's going to be a very interesting game.
Oh, Bills and Giants?
Yeah.
It won't be interesting, but...
You'll still watch it because you're a Giants fan.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah, we'll watch it for that. Yeah.
Patriots, Dolphins. Not an interesting game. The only way this game is interesting is if a miracle happens. That's it.
If Miami upsets the Patriots, I'll tell you this. There's something called suicide. And in suicide, you have to pick a game. And a lot of people are going to pick the Patriots over the Dolphins. And in some places, that game is not even clickable. Like, I've done some pickups, right? And you can't even choose the game because they think the Patriots are going to win. Vegas said, it's done, right? So, with that in mind, you gotta.
If the Dolphins win,
if the Dolphins win, I'll be shocked.
I do not know how much clothing I would do. I do not know what I would do. I would just.
That's what I'm saying.
What
make
a video immediately. I would go.
But for me, that's like, everybody would be pissed first of all because a lot of people are picking the Patriots to win that game. So people would be really mad.
That's why I would be laughing. That's one reason why I'd be laughing.
Like 80 to 90% of people in Survivor Leagues will get killed and eliminated. What's up, Forge?
99% probably would.
Yeah. So the few people would be happy that didn't pick that game. It is divisional, but Miami just looks so bad. I just don't believe in it.
Man, but I picked them. So if it does happen,
the Patriots are a 14-point favorite, bro. 14 points.
I know they are a 14-point favorite. This would be an extreme upset. I even said this is a reach. This is my extreme upset pick. This actually could be my upset pick of the year.
Yeah, I've never thought anybody would pick the Dolphins over the Patriots. I never, ever thought I'd hear that. And this is just insane.
Hey, you never thought you'd hear someone claim that the Redskins could win the division.
Yeah, and that switched in 1 week.
Well, they're like the Redskins, again, they in the first half, it was what I said. They were a good team. They just stopped playing. And that's the problem.
Sorry,
that's not something you can fix overnight. That's something you need to drill into the heads of the players. If they don't have that engraved in them already in week 1, they aren't going to have it in week 2, week 3, week 4, and they're going to be losing games they shouldn't win, and they're going to end up.
That's why
the Redskins have a shot.
That's why I couldn't pick them to win the division. But you're right, Roberto. The Patriots are actually a 19-point favorite. 19 points. That is one of the highest spreads I've ever seen in football. Colts is your upset pick. I don't think Colts are winning, bro. I think Tennessee's taking that. I could see the Colts winning, but Brissett did play well, but a lot of that was because of Marlon Mack. Just the Tennessee defense looks legit. Now, I don't know if that's just Cleveland playing really bad,
or if that's just their defense really is that good. What do you think about that game? I think you said the Colts were going to win too. What's up, Eagles UK?
No, I didn't say the Colts were going to win.
Oh, okay. I thought you had the.
I said the Titans were going to win, but I said what I was saying was if the Titans lose, if they lose, they are winning the division. This is a must-win for the Titans. I think they do win, but this is a 100% must-win for them. I know it's only week 2, but the way I see it, it is a must-win. They're already at a must-win.
Sounds good, Joel. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a hop off. It's getting late. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, man. It was fun talking to you, bro.
It was good talking to you too, man.
Yes. I'm happy you're off the. So happy you're off the Redskins, man.
I mean, they.
And I'm sorry what happened to your Texans. That sucks. That's terrible.
Yeah, what happened to my Texans?
Because I know the Giants lost to the Eagles that way last year. The kicker made a huge kick, 60-yard kick and Giants lost. So yeah, take care, man. Always love talking to you. And if you guys haven't, please check out Texas Sports TV.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm at 117 subs now.
Yeah. Please subscribe to that guy. He's an awesome guy, really funny. And he gets sued all the time. So you definitely want to check out his stuff.
All right. See you later, man.
Yeah, have a good night, bro. Texas needs to post his channel so we can see how to connect. Texas, just write in the chat. People will see your channel. Josh Whedon, if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button. And we have Joel. What is up, Philly Joel? Haven't talked to you in a while, Joel.
Texas Savage writing off the Redskins. Oh,
that's not Texas Savage. That's Texas Sports TV.
I mean, I'm Texas Sports.
No, because Bradley called him Texas Savage. It's not the same guy.
Yeah. I literally watched him for like
I'm
50
so
minutes.
happy.
Right, the Redskins, dude. I'm so happy right now.
He wrote them off after 1 week.
Nah, dude. The Redskins didn't stop playing. They got out-coached. And he needs to correct that.
The Redskins, though, man.
We out-coached him, and we started to get warming up.
You gotta be truthful, though. You were a little scared, I'm pretty sure.
I was definitely scared. I'm like,
how the hell were they up 17? Oh, I was just
rusty, man.
I was shocked.
Okay, I was trying to call.
What?
What was that, Joel? Texas needs to post. Yeah, his just Texas Sports TV. You just need to put that in YouTube. You'll find him, Josh Whedon. If you haven't hit the subscribe, please hit the subscribe. I don't know what happened to Philly Joel, but yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Mm-hmm. But we were just rusty, man. The first half, we were very rusty, and Carson Wentz.
I know. I was so pissed at first because I had Carson Wentz and he had no points in like the beginning. I'm like, come on. Then when he threw that touchdown to Deshaun Jackson, I was like, yes.
Dude, that play just changed the whole game. That play, Deshaun Jackson, it switched the momentum, and we just took off from there. I'm telling you,
I don't think the Falcons is a big upset against the Eagles. I don't. I think that game is going to be a shootout. It's going to be a lot of scoring. It's in Atlanta. What do you think about we have Philly Joel here, who's an Eagles fan. So what do you think about this Falcons-Eagles game?
I'm afraid of Julio Jones, because Julio Jones, for whatever reason, just has big games against us, the past few years. But he's never scored any touchdowns. Like, he never, I guess you could say,
but they also have Calvin Ridley, who scored a touchdown last week, too.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu. Yeah, that does worry. I mean, our defense is a little bit suspect. Our secondary is,
I mean, if the Redskins can do that, I just wonder. You're right. Julio does usually have big games against the Eagles. This game is so hard for me to call and predict and say this person's gonna win.
But I say we come out the way because I think we're gonna run the ball down Atlanta's throat. Like we're literally gonna pound the ball. I think we're gonna run the ball more than the Vikings did. So,
but the Eagles never really believe in running the ball that much. You think that they're finally gonna do this?
Yeah. Doug Pearson's a smart coach. He's gonna take advantage of the Falcons' run defense, and I say we're gonna control the time of possession. We're not going to let Matt Ryan get on the field as much.
Matt Ryan doesn't stink, Roberto. Roberto says Matt Ryan stinks. He had a one bad week left. I don't think he stinks.
Our linebackers are not that bad either. I mean, with Zach Brown and Nigel Brown, our linebackers aren't that bad. I mean, they're not elite, but they're not bad.
Roberto said their D-line is legit threat, but their linebackers and secondary is bad. What's your bold prediction?
Taco.
Oh, I got to ask you this question, Joel. Giants versus Bills. Who do you got? Everybody's picking the Bills.
That's so hard for me to predict, man. I say the Bills win, but it's going to be a very close game.
Yeah. Giants are at home. Don't forget that. And they play much better at home. I think the Giants win. And I'm not just saying that as a Giants fan. I really think if they don't win this game, man,
so
I'm going to be freaking upset as hell. I'm going to be calling the game.
To win the game, Pat Shurmur, run the ball with Saquon.
If he runs with the ball with Saquon, he's going to have to. And you know why? Because Golden Tate is out. Golden Tate and Sterling Shepard are both out. So who's he going to throw the ball to? Eli.
But no, I'm going to get back to that Falcons and Redskins game. Another thing.
Oh, Falcons and Redskins.
No, Falcons and Eagles game.
Oh, I thought you said Redskins. Okay.
Matt Ryan is very bad under pressure. When people are in his face, he's really bad. And guess what? The Falcons' offensive line, terrible. It looked terrible against the Vikings. Now, I understand the Vikings have a really good defensive line, and finally, Mike Zimmer moved Anthony Barr to outside linebacker. Finally. He should have done this a long time ago, but Anthony Barr is a edge rusher, not a linebacker. Mm-hmm. But anyways, they did that. They got pressure to Matt Ryan. The Falcons' offensive line is terrible. We have an elite defensive line. I think we get at least 2. My bold prediction: we get 3 sacks on Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's going to be the big thing. Can the Eagles get pressure on Matt Ryan? Because he plays really bad when he gets pressure. But, it's funny. That's the game I'm looking forward to the most because it's Sunday night. It's going to be, I think, unlike last Sunday night was a boring game. I think this game is going to be exciting. I think a lot of scoring is happening. That's what I think. What do you think? Do you agree with that? Or do you think it's a low-scoring game?
I think the score is going to be 30-28.
That's pretty high scoring. That's 4 touchdowns.
It's not really an upset, though. I
don't think this game you can call an upset because I think people think that the Falcons suck because they lost to the Vikings. No, Vikings are a good team. They don't suck for Vikings. That. We said all the shit about the Vikings to piss off Brandon Rodgers, but we both agreed that they were good.
As I hate to say it, because I actually hate the Vikings, the reason why you get mad at him because you're trying to troll Brandon Rodgers. I truly hate the Vikings, but the Vikings are a Super Bowl contender. They are.
Primetime Sunday night football. Get the
ball rolling with Dalvin Cook. They're a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, there's a reason why this game is Sunday night. Because this, honestly, this is one of the most exciting games. That game's exciting. There's a lot of snooze fest games, though, like Browns versus Jets. Browns are going to win. Cakewalk of a win. I just don't think without Darnold. I didn't think they were going to win with Darnold. Without him, they're worse.
But guess what, dude?
Yeah.
It's not an upset. I think the Falcons are actually favored in this game.
Well, what I see on the website is the one that I'm looking at. Eagles are favored 1.5 points.
Okay. But I'm just saying that's not much of an upset. If the Falcons absolutely suck.
That's why it's not. It's kind of like a push. Basically, they don't know who's going to win.
I don't know because we struggle in Atlanta. Like I'm being honest. The last time we won in Atlanta,
it's not an easy place to play either.
The last time we won in Atlanta was back in 2009 when Michael Vick was starter. So that was a very long time ago. So what's going on, Philip Lindsay?
What's up, Philip Lindsay?
And it's prime time. And guess what? This is what I noticed with Carson Wentz. He plays really well in prime time, dude. Like Monday night, Thursday night, the Sunday night football, he plays really well. I don't know what it is with Carson Wentz. He just plays really well on prime time. I don't know if you can say the same opinion, but do you think the same way, or I don't know?
No, I agree. Usually prime time. He's the opposite of the Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins usually struggles through prime time, but Carson Wentz, yeah, he usually plays well. Well, Carson Wentz usually does. When he's healthy, he plays well, Joel. That's the thing. But he just got to stay healthy, and I hope he does, because it sucks to see a quarterback get injured like that.
Eagles really. Oh, this is an old tweet. Oh my God.
Falcons are at home too. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be very close. Like I don't. That game could go either way. I could
before the Falcons played the Vikings. Already had us losing this game. Like
yeah.
I already had us losing, but considering how the Falcons play against the Vikings, we could very well win this game. Their run defense isn't that good, and we have a really good offensive line. Our running backs.
I think the Philadelphia defense is going to be the factor, how they play. Because if you can do what the Vikings did, then yeah, you guys are going to win.
That's my worry is because for Mike Zimmer always shuts down Matt Ryan. Like Mike Zimmer is literally in his head, and Xavier Rhodes always shuts
down. The Eagles cannot start off the game slow like they did on the Redskins. They're going to have to come out quick.
The reason why we didn't play any starters in the preseason, we were going in that game basically with rust. None of our starters played. It was like we either played one starter or two starters or three in the preseason. So we didn't really have any chemistry going, defense and offensive side of the ball. And then once the second half rolled around, we kind of got our momentum going, and then we just took off from there. If we weren't rusty in the first half, we would have blew out the Redskins 35-7. Like I truly believe that.
Yeah, Josh Whedon, there's no upset. If any team wins, nobody would be that surprised. I'm pretty sure Philly Joel would not be surprised if the Falcons won.
No, I would not be surprised at all.
Because he said he had picked them originally. What was I going to say? What is your lock of the week? If you had to pick a team that you think was going to win, what team would that be at?
Patriots, Dolphins.
Right. That's what I said. Patriots, Dolphins. I agree. I think Patriots and Dolphins are the safest if you have to pick one.
Wentz is made out of glass. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I heard that joke over and over and over again.
If Wentz gets hurt this year, he's not wrong. That's sure.
But listen, he has a good offensive line. He's on a diet. He's slimmed down in a good way. He's not taking stupid hits. He's going to be fine. See, people need to understand. The reason why Carson Wentz gets hurt, and I was talking with Bobby about this, Bobby Rumboys, Wentz plays recklessly. Like, he takes dumb hits. That's the reason why he gets hurt. He doesn't get hurt because he's fragile.
And he also runs outside the pocket a lot and doesn't slide. He needs to slide more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just don't take the stupid hits. And he didn't do any of. I don't think he got hit once against the Redskins. Yeah, like when I was watching the game, he did not get hit once. So, because he's being smart with the football. When he's running around, he's looking for a receiver. Like he never ran outside the pocket. Well, he did run outside the pocket, but he never actually took off to run, which is a good sign. That means Carson is learning.
Bobby and Joel were chatting with each other on Friday. Where?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was actually discussing, I was asking Bobby, do you think Carson Wentz?
Wow. Roberto wants to know what's your prediction on Dallas versus Eagles.
Prediction? I think we split with you guys.
That's what I said. I said the home. Well, whoever's home is going to win the game. I have a split. Whoever's at home probably will win the game. That's just my opinion.
I think we win when you guys come to Philly, and then we lose when we have to go to Dallas.
Yeah.
You guys are a good team, man. Like I'm not. I'm gonna be realistic. The Cowboys are loaded.
We'll see. I mean, they did only play the Giants, but I do agree that they're really good.
The Giants' defense is literally a wet paper napkin. I'm sorry, Amir, but your defense is horrible.
It's horrible, but I think it's enough to beat the Bills.
Definitely.
I don't know how the Bills are favored, though. That's what I'm surprised that the Bills are actually 2 points favorite over the Giants.
I think we split. Also, for some reason, it's still going to bother me because even if we do beat the Cowboys, even if we split, we're going to be 5-1 against Zeke Elliott. That bothers me because what everyone's going to say is, "Oh, Zeke Elliott owns your team," or "You can't stop Zeke because of this and that." It's going to bother me.
Yeah.
We're 4-0 or 0-4 against Zeke.
Bold prediction for tomorrow. I don't know what's bold.
Bold prediction?
I think Tom Brady throws 6 touchdowns. Is that bold? 5 to 6.
Well, not 6. No, we only played Zeke 4 times.
6-0 Eagles versus Eagles. Sorry.
That made 0 sense.
What? I think Roberto.
That made absolutely 0 sense.
I think he meant to say that they're 6-0.
No, Zeke hasn't even been 6 years in the league. He's been in the league 4 years.
Yeah, but they play each other twice, though. So wouldn't it be? I don't know.
No, yeah, we only. Well, Tom Brady throwing 5 to 6 TDs, probably. Honestly.
Yeah, I think so.
Who?
Another prediction? Bold. If you want to say bold, you want to talk about upsets. I think Steelers upset the Seahawks. I have the Seahawks, but I could see the upset there. Because they are at home. And actually, Steelers are favorite in this game.
Oh. You know what, dude? I'm like... Steelers are just like this disappointing, like... I had them beating the Patriots because I just had this...
What? No. You can't
I had a feeling.
ever pick them against the Patriots. They are the Patriots lose to shitty teams sometimes. Like they'll lose to the Dolphins and they'll lose to the Titans. They'll lose to these teams, but they'll never lose to like the Steelers. They'll never lose to the Chargers. They'll never lose to those teams. That makes no sense.
No, I picked the Steelers because I just had a glimpse. I just had a chance that they would win the game, but Mike Tomlin's just like you have played Bill Belichick for over 10 years.
No.
And you
Tomlin needs to get fired. It really
he
does.
Still owns you.
I thought Tomlin should have been fired after Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, that whole debacle. I thought he should have got fired then. I don't know why he's still on the team. Pat's always
Dallas. Listen, well, I feel like Dallas and Washington are going to start off close, but I think Dallas in the second half, or maybe even the fourth quarter.
Majority of the teams, Roberto. So, you know, defense, yeah. Buffalo 21-13 against the Giants. Damn.
Oh no, wait. Let me finish my point against for the Redskins.
Lamar Jackson with 400 yards.
Yeah. I have the Bills winning, though. But it's going to be very close. Like, it's going to be a 1, 2, or 3-point game. Like, it's not going to be as
Buffalo scoring 21. They couldn't score that much. I mean, I guess the just defense is better, but no one scored like 17 or what they scored 17 against the Jets?
Yeah, 17.
Yeah.
But here's how I see the Dallas and Redskins game playing out. I think the Washington Redskins and the Cowboys, they're like close game. Maybe, but towards the second half or maybe even the fourth quarter, the Cowboys just pull away. That's how I see how it's going to play. Because, I mean, the Redskins, don't sleep on them, man. Their defense is pretty underrated, and they almost gave Carson Wentz a hard time. Now, granted, it was mostly him being rusty and whatnot, because you saw in the second half, Carson Wentz looked like an MVP out there. So, you can make what that is about. But no, man, I think Carson Wentz is back.
Wait, hold on. Joel, I got to interrupt you here. Somebody just said something crazy here. Flacco for 300 yards plus? What? No way.
I saw your face. I went on the stream and I'm like, what? What are you doing, Amir?
I can't believe it. That guy said 300 plus yards. No way.
Flacco couldn't even throw for 200.
He threw over 200 against the Raiders, but this is the Bears.
Flacco's not even going to get 200 yards this week.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
the Bears defense, even without Fangio, is still pretty good.
You want to hear? I don't know. Like everybody, the Ravens have 14 points on the Cardinals. I don't know if I believe it's that much of a. You think it's 14 points? It's 13 and a half. Is that how much you think they beat the Cardinals by? The funny thing is these quarterbacks are very similar too.
Kyle Murray showed some winning attitude against the Lions. Like even though they tied, Kyle Murray tying up the game when it's like that
destroyed a lot of people's pick 'em. A lot of people picked the Lions, and then
well, how would it work? Like if they tied, you like.
I don't know what happens. You're a Cowboy, and divisional games are hard. Yeah, that's why I had to sit Sutton. This guy was asking me if he should start all these other guys instead of Antonio Brown. I'm like, dude, start Antonio Brown. You start him.
Start him.
If he's active, if he's playing, you make sure he's playing. Start him if he's playing, because I think he's going to have a big game against Miami. Miami just looks like they're giving up already.
Yeah, the Miami's they're already trying to play. They're already trying to trade Minkah Fitzpatrick. Why? Like I'm happy because the Eagles could possibly get him. By the way, but why? Like you could keep him and have him part of your rebuild. Why are you trading a player like that?
Yeah.
It's like you could keep him. You literally have him for like 5 years. You could keep that player. So once you get your quarterback or your receiver or whoever you're going to get, you could keep him. That's like you're going to trade Fitzpatrick to get another good player.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they should just keep Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick.
But my gut feeling, I feel like he's going to stay in Miami. Because I don't know if anyone's going to offer him a second-round pick. Rumors are he's
you say the Cowboys are trying. Well, what I'm reading right now is that the Cowboys are trying to trade for him.
Cowboys, Eagles, Giants. Those are the rumors. But publicly, it's been Eagles and Cowboys. But Cowboys, I don't know. I don't think they really need him.
I said the Raiders are also trying to trade for him, apparently.
A lot of people are trying to trade for him.
Drafting late, you got to swing the fences on talent without this. I don't even know how you have Antonio Brown as a flex. Antonio Brown in normal leagues is like a wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3. How the hell you got him as a flex? This guy has him as a flex in his league.
He probably has a stacked roster. Then.
Yeah. What do you have, 8 teams in that league? Adrian Peterson didn't play, but he will play this week. Adrian Peterson is starting.
Why would they not start Adrian Peterson?
I don't know, because Gruden's stupid. And that was a big mistake.
Jay Gruden needs to get fired. He hates mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah, he does need to get fired.
Okay, let me tell you why he hates mobile quarterbacks. 2015 season. RG3 is fully healthy. He's ready to go. They start Kirk Cousins over him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cowboys
RG3, he's full 100% healthy. He's 1 year removed from his ACL. He's ready to go. He's ready to play football again. I'm just going to start Kirk Cousins.
No, AP is starting this week, Carl.
If they get Fitzpatrick, yeah, it's definitely over. They're going to have an elite defense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think.
No, this week they are, Carl. Yeah.
I mean,
I feel bad for guys. He just never could stay healthy.
Cowboy does make sense. Although, he might just go to the Raiders or something.
I don't know. These guys always go to teams you never expect.
People are expecting him to go to the Cowboys, or it's going to be either an NFC team.
It'll be funny if it's the Raiders. The Raiders need a guy like that too.
But Howie Roseman, pick up the phone, call Miami, and what's up from Minkah Fitzpatrick, because the Eagles desperately need him.
Yeah.
Like And we could use him for now and future use, because when Malcolm Jenkins retires, we can put Minka Fitzpatrick as safety, because he can play safety, slot, and outside. He can play all positions basically. He's a top 5 talent. I would give up a first-round pick for him. I would do it.
Josh,
I don't think Howard Rosen will give up a first-round pick, but I would do it. He's first-round talent.
Why does Patrick Mahomes get so much hate, Joel? I do not understand this. Yeah, I was talking to some people on some YouTube streams, and they were talking about how he's overrated. He has a good offensive line. He has these good receivers. Like, what are you talking about? The guy is super talented. These
are the same people that said, really? Patrick Mahomes can make no-look passes. Like, get out of here with that.
Imagine if he actually looked. Sammy Watkins. Look, you got lucky with Sammy Watkins, Josh, because with the whole Tyreek Hill getting injured,
I feel like they hate Patrick Mahomes because
he gets praised. Anybody who gets praised, they're like, "Oh, he's overhyped, and I'm tired of hearing about him." But that's not. I mean, it's when you're good, when you're really good, people tend to hate you. It happens.
Well, that's what they're going to start hating on Carson. They're going to start hating on Deshaun Watson when they start getting good.
Daniel Jones.
Mike Jones. Dude, I'm going to come after him when he starts, jumping on the Wentz wagon.
No, I said Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah, when Daniel Jones starts to be, yeah.
If Dallas gets Fitzpatrick, it's over. That's the only thing Dallas needs is a safety.
I would say it's over.
I don't think it's over, but they'll be a really good team. They'll be even better than they are now.
They'll be a way better team with Fitzpatrick on there. Their safeties are garbage. I'm gonna be honest. Jeff Heath isn't it.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Heath, the only.
And I got a question: why does Jason Witten always score a touchdown against the Giants? Like, what the frick? This guy always scores a touchdown against the Giants.
Because Jason Garrett can only beat teams like the Giants.
No, I'm talking about Jason Witten.
Oh, Jason Witten?
Yeah, he always gets
Jason Witten. Because Jason Witten always finds a way to get open. Doesn't matter how slow he is, he always gets open. Also,
I just said this about the Cowboys. Nobody was agreeing with me until now. I've said the receiving core is sick. Like Cooper, Cobb, and freaking Gallup. I knew this team was gonna be good. Witten's always
their receiving core is good. I mean, people said that Cobb isn't gonna do anything. I mean,
no, Cobb looks like. I mean, it's only week 1 that he did it.
It's because
Gallup is underrated. I think Gallup. I've been talking about Gallup forever, Karam. I think he's super talented. I really do believe.
Yeah, Gallup's talented,
especially for a wide receiver too.
Gallup would get open, but Dak Prescott would always overthrow him. I'm like, God, if they find a way to connect, that's going to be a deadly combo because Gallup would always get open. He would always get open.
Cobb plays the slot. No, Cobb was really good in Green Bay, and I think he's a really good receiver for a slot.
He fell off. He fell off like the last 2 years of McCarthy's tenure. He fell off because Mike McCarthy play calling was so bad that there's nothing for Cobb to get open right.
Josh Whedon, don't you dare say that about Sammy Watkins because he has an injury history. I would not say that. He said he thinks Sammy Watkins have a career year. He really looks healthy last game. When you say something like that, you set up a guy for an injury. Cobb's been injured.
What's his name? I don't know who I'm thinking of, but there's plenty of players like that.
Yeah. I love Michael Gallup. Like, talent-wise. Not the fact that
you look sleepy.
Yeah, I am a little. I
literally just saw you. your eyes were about to close, and I'm like...
It's almost 1 a.m. here, and I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. So, but my point is that Gallup is super talented. Cobb, yes, Cobb was a number 1 on Green Bay, or number 2. Now he only has to play a slot. I think he'll be good in that role for that team. And Amari Cooper is showing chemistry with Dak. So.
Amari Cooper,
the Raiders just don't know. The Raiders don't know how to use people, man. Could you think about this? The Raiders could have had Antonio Brown and Amari Cooper if they never traded Cooper, and they could have worked it. And they could have had Tyrell Williams. That's number 3. They would have had a sick receiving core.
They would have had a stacked receiving core, but Jay Gruden is just weird and just loves giving away talent. But
you mean John Gruden?
John Gruden, yeah, he just loves giving away talent.
Yeah, you said Jay Gruden?
I said Jay Gruden because we were just talking about him earlier.
Yeah.
But sometimes I forget John Gruden's even coaching, but
hey, but John Gruden, 1-0.
I know he's 1-0.
What did you think? What did you think about the Broncos losing to the Raiders?
I just want to say one thing. The Broncos are going to be a disappointment this year. I'm sorry, they're just not going to be that good. Mm-hmm. I'll take Dallas receivers over. I wouldn't say that. There's a couple receivers I would take over Dallas. I would take Deshaun Jackson over Gallup. And I would take Aguilar over Cobb. Because Aguilar has been proven to be a top slot receiver.
It's my birthday. It's your birthday, Karam. I know. It's your birthday right now.
I would definitely take Amari Cooper over to Alshon Jeffrey.
It's your birthday in New York, Karam.
Happy birthday. Or happy early birthday.
Yeah, happy early birthday. But you know what I like? Somebody came into your stream and they're like, so do you ever go to Philly? And you're like, I'm in Philly right now. That was hilarious.
I don't know, man. Some people are weird.
That was hilarious. Philly Joe explaining that he's already in Philly. It's
but no, Robuto. I would take Amari.
Wait, what did you call it? It's Roberto.
Okay, Robuto.
No, Roberto.
Okay.
Or Robert. Yeah.
Robert.
There you go.
I'm just gonna call you Robert.
Joel is bad at saying names. I can tell you that right now.
That's like a Spanish name.
Yeah.
That's why I can't say it.
Yeah, like Papi Chulo Chat.
I'm holding on to Nelson Aguilar, but look at his career. Reveal look legit.
No.
Yeah, he had a revengeance year during the Super Bowl year. He really, standed out. Because before, he literally looked like no catch hands Aguilar couldn't catch a cold for his life. And then in 2017, he's proven we moved him to the slot, and he'd done amazing there. And, last year we moved him outside. It didn't work out at all. And we're putting him back in the slot, and look at that. He's playing well again. So I feel like he's a slot receiver. I don't think we should move him to the outside and do all this crap. Just keep him outside or on the slot, and he'll be a good receiver for years to come. Yeah. Philly's wide receivers are so stacked. Yeah, I mean, we have everything. Like we have a number one receiver. We have a deep threat. We have a slot receiver.
You have a tight end too.
And we have tight ends.
Nobody even has tight ends.
We might not have the most talented at those positions, but you have a top three. You have a top 3 tight end. So
I
mean, they get the job done. It's not always about having the most talented receiver or having the most talented, talent squad. If you have guys that can get the job done, you can win the Super Bowl. Like that's all. That's all that really matters.
Also, is another guy that has injury concerns. But
yeah. Aaron Sproles?
Yeah, Sproles has been in the freaking. Yeah, the Eagles. The Eagles running back situation, I don't like it, man.
What?
Because
what do you mean you don't like it? Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard, and Corey Clement? That's an amazing situation.
I don't like it in terms of fantasy because you don't know which guy to start.
Oh, wow.
Well, is this 24 hours? No, it's not 24 hours sports in the Bay. Are you kidding me?
Nah, Sports Critic ain't no bad dog. He ain't gonna stream 24 hours.
Maybe one day, if I don't have anything to do, I would do something like that.
Just too bad. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if we didn't have, if J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was on another team, he would be starting.
Yeah, if Dallas loses Amari, it's over. That's why Philly's depth. I agree. Depth has more important. No, I think that
Dallas lose Amari, yeah, it's over. But if the Eagles lost Jeffrey, that's huge too. He was a big factor in that game.
Yeah, if we lose Jeffrey, I mean, it depends.
Or if we lose Deshaun, actually, Deshaun played really well too.
We never, Jeffrey never missed a game for the Eagles. Oh well, no, he did in last year because of the whole shoulder surgery he had. But other than that, he's never really been injured. So the whole injury-prone concern for him, it's never really happened with Alshon. Like, he's never been hurt with the Eagles, which is good because coming in, I was like, when we got Alshon as a free agent, I'm like, is this dude going to stay healthy? Because he's been injury-prone.
My point was just the fact that if any team loses their number one receiver, it hurts.
Yeah, but J.J. Whiteside could possibly fill in that.
Unless you're the Patriots, because they don't need any receivers. Like, they're just like... Oh, CA Sports says the sneak disser.
I'm never mind. I don't.
Sproles lets dust off behind him when he.
Exactly.
I don't understand how Sproles is still on this team. I don't get it.
I wanted him cut because I don't want him on this team anymore because Doug Pearson uses him too much.
He still throws him the ball like all the time.
Like, I just don't get it.
Of course, if Cowboys lose Dak, it's over. You're talking about the quarterback. CA, you don't have time for Madden yet. You're in here. Okay.
You literally called me a sneak disser.
That's something like, what is it to sneak diss?
I literally dissed DA in his face. I never sneak dissed him. But whatever. I don't know if you saw the group. I don't know if you saw the messages in here, but I was.
If we lose, no, you probably like would improve if you lose. What? Joel is nowhere near.
What the? That makes zero sense.
Talk shit over the phone, but won't say it live.
That's not sneak dissing. That's like me. Whatever, dude. You don't even know the meaning of
You're
sneak
on
dissing. You don't even know the meaning of sneak dissing.
Would fit very well for us.
Sneak dissing is called when you don't talk to them and you diss them on the or like you don't mention their name, but you're dissing them.
Yeah, or you're dissing them. They're like not there.
Basically, yeah. You don't even know what for one time. Okay, dude.
One time. Only one time does Brandon Rodgers ever agree with you, Joel.
Oh my God, I'm so hurt, CA Sports.
Oh, come on. Why you gotta use the F word?
I'm so scared, dude. Like,
Here's a race. What is this shit?
Bro, CA started it. He's called.
No, I just don't get, like, why can't we just talk sports and, like, come on, guys.
You literally, well, I was talking. JJ Wood filled very well for Alshon Jeffrey. Yeah. I was pissed. Yes, I was. This dude literally dropped the ball, but I wasn't mad at Alshon specifically because at the time I was mad at everything. Like Nick Foles was on a run. I thought we were going to the Super Bowl, and it all came to an end because Alshon drops the pass. Like if he just dropped the pass and hit the ground, I wouldn't be that mad. But he dropped it and it went in Lattimore's hands, and it was like I was super unlucky.
Hey, good third running back that knows what to do with blocking assignments. It counts for a lot if you do it well. Cowboys versus Redskins will be a trap game. Nah, Cowboys are winning.
That's why I'm not in the drama community, but you're also the same person that's calling me a sneak disser and then calling me the F word. Like, come on now. Hypocrite. Fred Jackson played till he was 40. Jeez. Yeah. Fred Jackson?
Yeah, Fred Jackson was good. I can't believe y'all cut Magic Man.
He ain't no Magic Man. I mean, listen. He's not a Magic. This is Nick Foles for you, dude. This is Nick Foles for you. When pressure's on him, or when like people expect him to play well, he doesn't do well. When people don't expect nothing from him, he plays well.
What do you think about Nick Foles' injury, though?
Hey, listen, man. I don't wish any harm on anyone, and I hope this never happened. But to the people that said Carson Wentz is injury prone, that's the reason why we want Nick Foles. Well, Nick Foles is injury prone as well, so there's that. But I'm not saying it.
And he was playing well too before he got injured.
Yeah, he was playing well, and Nick Foles, I wish him the best. I wish him a speedy recovery. And this is the same injury he had in 2014. So, yeah. Eagles losing tomorrow. You're just saying that because now you hate me. If you, what the heck, dude?
As a Cowboys fan,
sports man, like he's so weird. Like when he hates someone, he just like starts hating on their team too. Like it doesn't make any sense.
No, Brandon, because you're just gonna freaking go crazy. I don't want no dissing. I just want to talk sports. I'm not even acknowledging this beef that's going on.
If you want, I could just make a I don't know, but.
You can make a StreamYard, and you guys do that on your thing. This is a sports channel. I'm sorry, I'm tired of it.
As a Cowboys fan, I'm used to those NFC East rival type games. Yeah, same here.
Hey, Brett, do it, Joel, please. Oh, come on.
When Amir goes to sleep, then yeah, because
I don't know. Just
you didn't fear Wentz. Okay, well, you're gonna fear him when he plays you. Just me, dude. I mean, Nick Foles.
I never feared Nick Foles.
Nick Foles never played you guys. Like I don't get it.
I just want the Cowboys to punch the Deadskins in the mouth.
Same.
Yeah, I think you will. I'm not worried for the Cowboys on that match.
My God, I can't anymore. I just can't. I'm not even gonna acknowledge CA Sports anymore. He's just being
he's just trying to cause drama now. This is just no drama.
I want the Cowboys to punt the Deadskins in the mouth. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Well, what do you mean by like I don't fear Wentz? What do you mean you don't fear a quarterback? I don't understand what you mean by that.
Roberto, you gotta fear Wentz. He's a really good quarterback. I think he's the best quarterback in the NFC East. I really do.
I don't know what,
but
people say like I don't fear Wentz.
I never said that, CA. I never said I don't like you. I never said that.
Chad doesn't like you anymore. Anyway,
I haven't had hated anyone since Dick Cheney. Damn, that's for a long time, Charles. Yeah, what were you saying? No, but no, honestly, like, and I don't even like the Eagles because I'm Cowboys fan. I'm a Giants fan. But he's the best quarterback in the NFC East when healthy, for sure. I think. I would say Dak is the second best. But
Dak hasn't hit a ceiling lately. Like the thing, maybe he could become like a you know what Russell Wilson was early in his career, just a game manager. But then he turned into this elite quarterback. Maybe Dak can be that. I don't know. We'll see though.
I mean, he has all the ingredients of that. He has a great running back. He has good receivers, and he has a good offensive line. Like he has a good situation that he's in.
Carson Wentz is in a good situation too. Good offensive line, good receivers, good running backs. They're basically kind of like in the same boat.
Now, I'm not saying Eli Manning is a good quarterback, but he's in a horrible situation. No offensive line, no receivers. They're all hurt, and he's only got Barkley.
Yep, that's a bad situation.
It's really bad,
The reason why I hate you is because you were racist to Amir, and that's the one reason.
Yeah, that was pretty messed up, CA. But CA says it was Texas Savage, so I don't know.
And also, Brandon Rogers sent me screenshots of you saying the N-word, so.
I like Kellen Moore. Yeah, Kellen Moore is better than...
Dude, Kellen Moore is very creative.
He's much better than your other offensive coordinator. I said sorry. Dak Prescott...
Listen, dude, when you say something like that, sorry doesn't cut it. Like, I'm just saying.
I changed? What? You said it wasn't you, CA.
You said it wasn't you.
Now you say you changed. Oh. Dak Prescott still has the legs that offensive line has kept on. I bet he still puts up good running games.
No, Dak Prescott, that wasn't a mistake, dude. Whatever, dude. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, just talk about it when you do your StreamYard if you're gonna do one after this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention it here because at this point. But you saw Kellen Moore play in high school? Dude, Kellen Moore always wanted to be a coach. Like, he picked up a playbook since he was 14 years old. Like, he always wanted to be an offensive coordinator or head coach.
You know what's funny is, like, a lot of these backup quarterbacks tend to be these coaches or, like, quarterbacks that were good. Like, even Leftwich is the offensive coordinator. That's pretty funny to see.
Yeah, Cowboys always get former quarterbacks to be their coaches.
Garrett, former quarterback.
Kellen Moore, former quarterback.
Exactly. No, Brandon. I'm actually going to go to sleep soon. I just want to say some few things.
I'm not going to that StreamYard. No, wait. It's like, what's a tech stream? CA stream? What? Whatever,
it won't
dude.
be a tech CA.
I never even said that. If you want to come in, you can come in. If you don't, you don't. I don't really care.
If anything, it'd be better for you to come in there to explain yourself or whatever the hell you think you need to do. I'm not worried about the Cowboys' offense, but a little bit.
Brandon Rodgers. What the heck, man?
Our teams have early game. Yeah. Well, 1 o'clock.
I gotta wait till 8 o'clock.
What time is the Cowboys game? I don't even know.
I gotta wait till 8 o'clock to watch my team.
Yeah, you get. Are you gonna stream it?
No, because it's a night game. My voice got deeper. Well, yeah. Cool.
That was just random.
I might comment on that.
Cowboys do have a 1 o'clock game. I see. How are you not worried about Dallas offense? I think Joel said he was worried about it. You gotta be worried about the Cowboys. So say you're not worried about the Cowboys.
No, I didn't say that. I said that I'm worried about Zeke because Zeke literally owns us.
I should look into scouting. Have pretty good eye for running backs, wide receivers at least. I could tell basic athlete. That Josh, it's not that easy, bro.
Hold on, wait. Calm, hold on, wait. Brunson and Kremley are going on Eric's stream.
Okay.
What? All right, I gotta watch that.
Arbata. Okay, I don't know who those guys are. Well, I know Brunson, but I know Brunson and I know Eric, but I don't know who Kremley is.
He's a Saints fan, and he hates Brunson's guts for whatever reason. Well, he hates him because whatever. I still don't know why they hate each other, but I guess I can judge the positions at play. Yeah. Sports in the Bay Area. What's going on, man?
Well,
I haven't seen.
Yeah, Sports in the Bay. You haven't called in a while, and I haven't even seen you in a long time. It's like
he hasn't been on my channel in like 2 months now.
He comes and goes as he pleases. Cornerback and outside linebacker would be the other two on the defense. If the Cowboys' offensive line can block, what do you mean? They block fine, Carl. What are you talking about?
Fine, they block for Zeke. They block for
Dak. One
Dak.
of the best offensive lines in the league. What are you talking about? If Dak gets his accuracy going, Dak can be elite. It's my
I wouldn't
choice,
say that.
Amir. I know it's your choice. Sports in the Bay. It's not your choice.
Dak is not going to carry a team with his arm. Until he can prove me that he could do that, then you could put him in the elite category. But he still hasn't proven to beat teams with his arm. Like if Zeke doesn't play well, or if Zeke doesn't play well, Dak struggles. That's basically how it goes.
Sports in the Bay says he's ready, Joker Amir.
Which, by the way, is not a bad thing. It's not a knock on Dak. Of course, the team has to play well, to win. But for you to put Dak in that elite category, he needs to prove that he can beat a team with his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Like Carson Wentz has proven, like when he hasn't had a good running game, he's still found ways to win games. So, guys like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, these guys haven't had running games in years, and they're still winning games. So, even Drew Brees, he hasn't had a running game in a while.
What? It's past my bedtime because Giants are losing tomorrow. If Giants lose tomorrow, I'll be very upset. One position I wish I would have played was safety. I was pretty good at spotting things. That's why I said he gets accuracy.
That's true, Robert. That's true. His accuracy is a problem.
Jill, what if the Eagles drop a catch again like last year to be eliminated from the playoffs?
No comment. No comment on that.
You'd be upset about that. Bills are better team over Giants? Based on what? Based on what? On one game that they beat the lousy Jets? The quarterback got mono. I know he didn't have it that game, but shit, still.
What is Sam Darnold doing? He's been kissing the wrong girls, man.
The Bills are overhyped. I swear. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Yeah, Amir can be their wide receiver.
Let's go. I'm down. Some parts of the country isn't getting the Saints versus Rams game.
You're down to be the Giants wide receiver?
Yeah, sure. They need help.
Coming in, 195 pounds, 6'2", and he's going to play wide receiver for the Giants.
Not having receivers for this game may actually be a good thing, and I'll explain. They may run the ball, and that's what they need to do. They may run with Barkley more. Barkley had 100 and something yards on like 10
That
carries.
will not win MVP. I need to tell Cowboys fans this. He will not win MVP. It's either going to be Patrick Mahomes, Carson Wentz.
Wait. Bill's got weapons. What the hell do they have in weapons?
Yeah, they got John Brown, Cole Beasley. They got weapons.
John Brown is a decent receiver, but he's not like that great. Like I said, Giants have Barkley, who can carry the team if they just give him the freaking ball.
No, dude, Pat Shermer doesn't win the game. He doesn't want to win the game.
All right, C8. Why do you think the Bills are gonna win? Giants still stink. Philly 500.
Wait, Giants still stink?
I don't know. I think even Philly Joel agrees that Giants. I don't know what you said actually. What did you go with? You went with the Giants or the?
7. My score prediction is 20-19.
Who got
Bills.
20? Who got 19?
Yeah, because I think the game's going to be really close.
Wait, so who you got there?
He's top 5 the last 9 games. In what category?
Philly 2019. Who's got the 20? Bills or the Giants?
Bills got 9. No, the Bills got 20. The Giants have 19.
Oh wow! So even Philly Joel's picking against us. MVP predictions.
My dark horse pick for MVP is Deshaun Watson.
If any,
That's a really good pick.
if the Giants win, guys, I'm gonna come at all of you. I'm hoping he's gonna be my MVP for my fantasy team at least.
So Amir, I think you could. I think you can get off now. You look very sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Wins, QBR per attempt, and catchable balls.
CA Sports says
I-
that.
I-
CA Sports wants to call in. That's
Listen, Dak Prescott is above average QB. He's not elite, and I'm just gonna leave it
CA,
at that.
you honestly can't talk because your team lost to the Raiders. I was expecting you guys to win. I picked them.
Especially that they didn't have Brown, but no, Dak Prescott's not a bad QB. He's a good quarterback. He just finds ways to win games. He's a good QB. I'm not on this Dak hate. I mean, like, dude, Robert, your fan base hates Dak Prescott. Literally, dude, every Cowboy fans I talk to, they hate Dak Prescott. I don't know why.
Le'Veon Bell almost beat the Bills by himself. Sports in the Bay. The Jets were just really unlucky. They played the game wrong at the end.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that Falcons video where the guy's singing the Dirty Bird?
Yeah.
The Dirty Bird. The Dirty Bird.
What's up, CA? John Brown is really good when healthy, but he's never really had a good quarterback. I like Dak. He finds a way to win games. Okay. Dak, you know what Dak does? He finds a way not to lose games more than win them. He doesn't make many mistakes. That's a good thing about Dak. Winning is all it matters in this league. Of course. I mean, who's going to disagree with that?
But yeah, I'm probably going to get on out of here. Probably start my own stream.
All right, man. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you for talking to me.
Later, Amir.
Take care.
And
Probably stop in later.
one more thing.
Yeah.
Giants still stink.
Oh, my God. Damn. I really hope we win now.
But no, with best luck to the Giants. They're not, they have like nobody to throw to. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I hate the Giants. But I like you, Amir.
Yes. Yeah, same here.
Yeah, take care, y'all. I'm heading out.
All right. Peace out, Philly. Colby Albers. Colby, what is up?
Well.
Amir, hold this L for me until tomorrow. You guys are hating. You're haters on the Giants.
What's up, Amir Shaw?
What's up? What's with the hate on the Giants? What is the hate on the Giants?
Bro, I'm just saying, I don't believe in the Giants.
You believe in the Bills when they barely beat that crappy Jets team.
Crappy Jets. Jets are better than the Giants.
What? No, they're not. Especially now. They got no quarterback.
I mean, they used to before Sam Darnold got kissing disease.
Yeah, he got kissed. Demarius Thomas, and he got kissing disease.
What? He did not kiss a guy.
That was a joke, but yeah. The Taco Man is back. What the hell? Sports in the Bay. How did Colby become the Taco Man? How?
I swear, that's all he talks about.
Zane Winder, what's up? You finally came in the street. Oh, Zane Winder. Zane Winder is
talk about.
I gotta say, man, I was so disappointed that the Broncos lost to the Hurricanes.
Don't talk about it, okay? I was pissed for days. It doesn't help that YouTube drama don't help either.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as we lost, I'm like...
So I got a question about that stuff. You said that Texas Savage was the one that hacked your account. Now you're saying it was you. What's going on, man?
Okay. I'm going to be honest. It was me.
I knew it. I knew it was you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I told you that's why I don't talk politics on YouTube.
Yeah, but you know you can't say stuff like that, bro.
I said sorry how many times, and you know I did not mean to be racist.
You came at me. That's when I was like, whoa, this is too much.
Bro, you can call me a cracker all you want.
Yeah, but I don't say stuff like that. I never say racist stuff.
Bro, I get called a pig and a twig by fucking everyone, but even though it don't make no sense.
Yeah, but that's different, Colby.
It's insulting me.
It is insulting you, and you have the right to insult them, but you don't attack people based by race.
Bro, I'm sorry. I know you're American. I know you're born American.
I want to hear Colby rage. Oh, they want to hear your rage. Where was the Broncos defense Monday night? Come on, sports guys.
Who said that?
What?
Who wants me to rage?
Everybody. Zayd and Philly Joel want you to rage.
Okay, Philly Joel, okay. What the hell is wrong with this man? We were just cool like 2 days ago, and then out of nowhere, I looked in the group chat, and he was sneak dissing.
Because he said you attacked me, and you attacked other people.
I didn't make fun of Muslims, okay? I actually like Muslims.
I'm dropping the Broncos in fantasy. What? Carl said he's dropping the Broncos defense. You should. They did not play well against the Raiders, which was...
Shut up about the fucking Raiders, okay? I'm sick of it, okay?
Do you think the Broncos are going to win tomorrow?
No. I'm being honest.
What happened to the 10-6, Colby?
Okay, things have changed. From the freaking...
What is your predictions for the Broncos now?
I say 7-9.
Oh my god,
bro! It can get better, but I know it's only one game. But the way we looked in freaking week 1, oh my god, it was embarrassing. Good thing I didn't call the game because I was embarrassed.
Where was Von Miller on Monday? Not even there.
I don't think he even showed up. I didn't even see him on the field.
What's up, Sam Dog? Philly Joel says you lie. Okay, I don't want drama, so can we just talk sports, guys? You guys can do that on StreamYards or whatever.
What did he say?
He says you lie a lot, and you came after me.
I didn't come after Joel. I didn't say one thing.
No, you came after me, Amir.
Okay, I said sorry, and I don't mean the words. You know I'm not racist.
Read my last comments. Okay, I'm not hating on the Giants' future. I think Giants have a great future. But I can't even read what you wrote, Sports in the Bay. What the hell? I just don't see Giants beating this Bills roster. Bills roster, you guys are acting like it's freaking the Patriots we're playing. It's not that great, bro. Look at the Bills roster. I want you to look at it again.
Oh, here's another thing. You know how everyone's calling me acting face and all this?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm clearing up. That's the funny thing.
Derek Carr didn't get sacked once. Giants.
Derek Carr is a fucking bum. He just did good because he had Terrell Williams.
And Josh Jacobs played well.
That's all they have. Derek Carr just throws to. All he did is throw it to fucking Williams the whole game, because that's the only receiver they have.
Yeah.
I mean, their tight ends
Carr
did
is
pretty
better
good
than
against
Flacco,
us.
says Brandon Rogers.
What?
You said Carr is better than Flacco.
I don't care about Carr. I don't care about Flacco right now, okay?
Well, what do you think the score is going to be against the Bears?
To be honest, I think it's going to be like 23-14 Bears.
It is in Denver. You never know.
I know. I think that's why it's going to be a little closer than I think, but I don't know. The way
Give
we looked
Carr-
Monday night was
Oh,
scary.
anyone that wants you to give Carr credit, though he did great Monday.
Fine. Derek Carr did good.
Josh Jacobs
That's
won my
the
fantasy.
last time you're going to hear me say that, too.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs was amazing. I always thought he was a good running back.
But guess what? Once the Raiders come to Denver, we're whooping their ass.
Ooh, you hear that, Zane? If
Yeah,
you,
the
okay,
only reason you guys
what would you
won
do?
is
What
that
would you
was
do, CA? If hypothetically, not saying it's happening, but hypothetically they lose in Denver loses in Denver, what would you say? What would you do?
you'd be seeing like a 20-minute rage video coming.
Yeah, man, your last rage video was so low. I could barely hear the rage.
Bro, my voice has been like, I've been sick for days like you, and my voice has been weird.
I giving credit to Derek Carr, even I still hate them. What? Sports in the Bay? Sports in the Bay. Speak, type clearly, man. What the hell are you writing? Look how he wrote that.
Let me look.
You
Don't
can't
see this.
You can't see the chat?
He spelled the.
I giving credit to Derek Carr evening. What do you mean even? You mean even though? All right, Brandon, chill, man, chill. On CA.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, see, he attacked me first.
I
That's the
think
thing
he
that
hates the
you guys don't.
Raiders. Of course, Colby hates the Raiders. He's
That's
a
not
freaking
right.
Broncos
Come on,
fan.
fucking, like,
But one team that he never talks about is the Chiefs and Chargers. I never hear hate towards those teams.
I can't hate on them. They're
Yes,
good.
People hate on good teams. The Patriots are one of the most hated teams in the NFL because they're good.
Okay, I can hate the Chiefs because they lost Tyreek Hill. Like what a fucking idiot.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill, but they're still going to be really good. Mahomes is still really good.
They fucking Sammy Watkins look like fucking so good.
Doug, Brandon, you guys could have your StreamYard and you could talk about that. But this chat is a no drama. I don't want to have any drama.
Get out of here with your damn drama, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, no drama. Seriously.
I'm not coming out here to
talk.
talk shit. I'm here to fucking talk sports.
He's
I'm not
here-
in TTC.
Yeah, we're not here to talk personal shit and all that.
This ain't TTC. It's fucking sports community.
Yeah, it's cool. I give Derek Carr credit, even though I still hate the Raiders.
Oh, I'm gonna give the fucking Raiders defense
Wait, why
credit.
do you
They
hate
fucking
the-
stopped us.
Why do you
The Raiders defense stood
why
up
does
like.
Sports in the Bay
wow.
hate the Raiders? I don't understand. He's a 49ers fan. They have nothing. They have no hate towards one another. CA?
Yeah,
Why does he hate the?
because the Niners and Raiders are like Bay Area teams.
But they don't really have any beef. And plus, the Raiders are leaving. They're going to Vegas next year.
Yeah, I know, because the last time the Raiders and Niners played, then the Niners beat their ass, I believe.
I hated the Warriors last year. Yeah, because the Warriors were good. You wouldn't hate the Warriors if they sucked. Look, San Francisco and Oakland. I know they're close, but like Oakland's leaving, Carl.
Oakland is a shitty like sports town. Everyone's leaving.
Well, the A's are still there.
That's all they have, though.
Yeah, what do you think about the Cardinals losing today, though? That sucked.
How fucking ridiculous. Well, we're still first, but
Yeah, we're only
Jesus
3 games
Christ.
instead of 4.
we should have fucking won.
Yeah.
I'm not even paying attention to baseball right now. I'm more worried about football. Damn.
Yeah, but no offense, CA, the Broncos are not looking good.
Dude, you don't think I know this? I'm kind of
I know,
fucking
but
upset.
I'm not saying it to hurt you because my Giants look terrible too. So it's okay. They are heading to Vegas yet. So
Here's the one thing I want to happen tomorrow. I want the Seahawks to beat the Steelers. Come on, please.
What?
Seahawks beat the Steelers tomorrow. Come on.
Why? Nathan Spratt?
Yeah, me and him are. He was being a smart
But
ass
do you know
earlier.
who's a Seahawks fan?
Yeah,
Brandon Rodgers.
I'm giving Brandon credit. I want his team to beat the Steelers. I hate Steelers.
I think it's gonna be really close. That's gonna be a tough game because I think Steelers are gonna not score 3 points again. That was just terrible.
Bro, Big Ben looks so damn bad.
He looked horrible. I will say that, but it was just week one game. You can't put all your stock up. It was a little too late. Seahawks versus I think Zane only came on as soon as Colby came.
Yeah,
Colby, what was that drop in that?
Stream.
Wait, what was it that drop your end zone your donkeys had?
Don't talk about that. I was fucking pissed.
Who dropped the ball?
Fucking Cortland Sutton, right open pass. He drops it.
My cousin is a Seahawks fan. It's hot in Vegas during the summer. Yeah, I know. Something about the Seahawks attract a lot of people. I'm a Niners fan, but I still give Seattle the win over Pittsburgh. It'd be very close for today. I'm telling you, I think Pittsburgh is gonna. It's it's in Pittsburgh, so Seattle has to fight uphill. It's already in Pittsburgh. I remember when the Seahawks wore blue. We're in the AFC West. Yeah. Sorry, Colby, but you gotta catch that shit. Colby? Colby, you there? I guess Colby left. Yeah, he left. He didn't even say that he was going to leave. What an asshole move that was, Colby. I don't like the Heat in Dallas, by the way. Well, guys, I feel like the Steelers are going to break this game out. Break out this game. They need to. They really need to. Colby left. He couldn't take it. I'm going to stay on for four more minutes to get to the 3 minutes and 30-minute mark, and then I'll end it. So anything else you guys want to say before I go? I don't think Colby could take the heat from what you have to say. Good luck to the Giants tomorrow. You will be on the stream. Giants are bad. I know they're bad. But I believe they could beat the Bills. Holy hell, I got a call and I couldn't get the phone off the guy. Get the guy off the phone. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, guys, if you have not, please hit the like. We should have more than 18 likes. We should have at least 20 to 30 likes. But thank you for liking. Colby can't take the heat, so stay out of the kitchen. Philip Lindsay, you're also a Broncos fan. What do you think about what your team did? How they lost to the Oakland Raiders? I think the Niners win that game. Sports in the Bay. But the Bengals aren't as bad as everybody thought. They were actually a decent offensive team. That's what it looked like. Last week. I was about to say yesterday. So nobody picked the Giants. That is crazy. Everybody really thinks the Buffalo. Man, I'm upset. What I want to say, the Bengals look competitive without Marvin Lewis. It could have just been bad coaching. Funny how Colby hates my team. Yeah, he don't hate the Chargers or Chiefs because they're good. He only hates the bad teams. Chargers, Chiefs, and Raiders all 1-0. I'm not worried. I'm confident that the Broncos. You think they're going to beat the Bears tomorrow? That's crazy, Philip Lindsay, because I think the Bears win. Bills let everyone down. Man, I hope so. The Giants can't lose to the Bills. They'll just be bad. Steve Urkel. I don't look like Steve Urkel. Mac's going to destroy Flacco. I think I would pick the Bills too. The Giants are just not that good on the front lines. The Bills are. It hung up. It doesn't hang up. You did it. You did it, CA. You pushed the hang up button. Anyway, guys, now I'm going to end the show because we're at 3 hours, 30 minutes. I'm really tired. Dwight Schrute, hey, that's pretty funny. Bills just need a good offense. I just want to thank you guys. Thank you, Kuro. Thank you, Sports in the Bay. Thank you, CA. Who the hell's calling me at this time? Colby's just calling. All right, let's see what he has to say before I'm going to end this stream. Colby, what do you want to say?
Well.
What happened?
I hung up.
You did hang up.
Have a good one.
Yes. Have a good night. Good luck to the Broncos, because I don't care for the Bears.
But hopefully Broncos upset. If the Broncos upset, I'm going to be dancing in a video.
I want to see a video. That's it. So Ari wasn't here. You didn't get notified, saying, well, you got to click the bell if you did it or whatever and pay more attention. I don't know what to tell you.
Ring his bell, for God's sakes.
What?
You stupid Raider fan.
All right, well, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you, Zay Winder, Cool Drummer, CA, Brother Rogers, Philly Joel, all the people that came, Josh Whedon, everybody who came to the stream. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Peace out and take care and see you tomorrow.